What's up, y'all? Make sure you check out my comedy special out right now through Comedy Dynamics, Amazon Prime, YouTube, Vimeo. Help Is Not Coming, Henry Coleman. 45 minutes of hilarious humor. Jokes, back to back to back. Appreciate it.
I'm down 162 pounds in 6 months, and it feels great. Looking at myself in the mirror is a trip. I marvel at myself now because I'm like, man, I've done this in 6 months. 6 months is not that long ago.
I started this program back on July 1st at 288.5 pounds. Today I weighed in at 184. When I first got here, I was sad and depressed and stressed out. Over time, I regained my self-esteem, my willpower, my determination, and those things have helped me to grow and become happier with myself and in life.
Use code TFU10 for a discount on the full body cleanse.
This is O'Shea Jackson. You're listening to TFU Podcast, if you didn't know.
Welcome into another episode of TFU Podcast.
Let's go.
Now, for the holiday special, we had to bring one of the funniest stand-up comedians in the game. He's also an actor, but he's a movie star, goddammit.
He is a movie star. And I knew it. This dude is a star, man.
A movie star, yeah.
From the very first video I saw, see, you don't know this. From the very first, I said, he funny as hell, y'all. I mean, and I was like, man, we got to get him on the show, man. Henry funny. Let's get him on the show. You know, and I was so happy that you replied and took a chance on us.
No. You don't understand the amount of glazing he... well-deserved, but he's a glazer. He's a Henry Coleman glazer.
Damn. Henry is funny.
No, but his disposition makes people want to share, their thoughts and their feelings. Like, he asks inquisitive questions, and he got that look on his face. It's like, he want let me tell this nigga more. Like, he's genuinely interested. He's with real sincerity. So.
Absolutely, man. I ain't no fucking glazer. What the fuck is going on? Hey, but anyway, the last time you were here, you talked about this thing with Roy.
Yeah.
So he was kind of going back and forth. I just wanted to...
Yeah, so we talked about the time I was on Showtime Apollo. I got put on Apollo.
Yes.
And how I did with Roy Wood Jr. So actually, he wrote a whole chapter in his book about it. Chapter number 12 in his book, A Man of Many Fathers, he actually tells the story from start to finish.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, a whole chapter in the book, man. It was crazy. I listened to the book, but I also listened to the chapter, and he tells, his story is if you overlay out stories, it's the same story.
Right.
But just to have him do that, what I'm saying, and shout me out, not just shout me out, but like talk about me for a whole chapter, which is cool.
What's the name of the book?
A Man of Many Fathers, Roy Wood Jr.
Man of Many Fathers.
Chapter 12 called Crybabies, where he talks about he's talking about my set on Showtime Apollo as well as his set and like the whole experience of us going up there together and doing the show together.
That's dope.
Yeah,
man.
That was crazy. That's dope. Super dope.
When I heard he reply, I was like, man, we got to try to get him on the show. But he a little harder for me to catch up with.
He's doing the rounds now. He's doing like more media stuff, more podcasts. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm trying to catch him.
And because it was a little while back, but did he mention in the comments that you threw a microphone?
He didn't just mention in the comments. He mentioned in the book also that I threw the microphone.
You gave us the PG version. He kind of really got into it.
Imagine being 24 years old, thinking you're about to blow up and be a star.
Right.
And you walk out to 2,500 people just going, fuck you, nigga, die, nigga, die. And not only that, but that's going to be aired. There's cameras. Like, this just didn't happen tonight, and then I get to leave, and this doesn't happen again. This is going to air.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the near future. So this is gonna be edited, and so I was upset. I made some mistakes.
Did you hit someone?
I don't know. Ain't no telling. All I knew was I didn't want the Sandman to come out. I was like, this guy comes out, I'm gonna have to do something.
You got fighting.
You try to do something. You got to do something. The thing was, like, comics I always talk about was like, do something so it won't air. Do something so it won't air. So I cursed them out, but they ended up editing that out. So if you actually get the video footage, which I don't think it is, it just shows me coming out going, "Hey y'all, how you doing?" and then trying to joke, the joke failing, and then me walking off my head down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what you'll see if they actually release. Yeah, but that was crazy. That was insane.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's funny. Now, I know you wanted to come here and you had something you want to get off your chest.
I mean, for people don't understand that I was actually homeless from 2001 to 2020 up into the pandemic. That's a long time. Man, I was homeless for 20 years. And when I describe homeless, I mean, like anytime I wasn't living with a chick, I was sleeping in my car. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I do the joke about women taking their key back because like every breakup I went through, I went from being with that lady to being like homeless. Like, and I started cheating because I was like homeless. Like she was like, "You a cheater?" I was like, "No, I'm just trying to make sure I got a different place to stay when you get an attitude." So there was a lot of times in my career, in my life, where people was like, "Oh, this dude was crazy." But it's like, I look back now that I'm in a better place, like, man, I was fucking homeless. You know, you calling me an alcoholic, you calling me whatever, but I was like, I had so much pressure. Like, right. I'm gonna tell you this. I was homeless when I did HBO. I was homeless. I did HBO in 2018. I borrowed, because I had been borrowing money over the years. Before that show, before I went and did HBO, I ended up borrowing like another $1,000 from friends and family because I was like, I'm about to be on TV. I need, I need to at least sleep indoors this week, and you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I need to get a hotel for a couple nights. I'm about to be on TV. I need to, you know what I'm saying? And they was like, man, you better be fucking on TV if I get it. Like, yeah. So I ended up buying an outfit and everything, and just kind of making sure I had a place to stay for that little, like maybe that week and a half to go take HBO. Yeah,
that is crazy.
This is gonna blow your mind. I was homeless when I was on tour with Cedric the Entertainer.
How is that possible?
I was fucking homeless. I was making the shows and they were paying good money. They was paying good money. But the shows was like maybe one show a month or one show every other month. So, and we did that for about 8 months to a year. So, but it wasn't enough money to get out of homelessness, and it wasn't enough money to kind of like pay off everything that I had. You know what I'm saying? Like all the debt with child support and just like owing motherfuckers and just being struggling. So I would have had to, in order to kind of get out of that situation from what they were paying me, I need to be doing 4 shows a week, 4 shows a month for about 2 years straight. Damn. You know what I'm saying? To kind of get out of that. Now, what happened with the pandemic, I was forced to stop. I was just forced to stop doing comedy and get a fucking job and sleep indoors. You got
a job.
Everybody got a job during the pandemic. I had to get.
What'd you do?
I did warehouse work. Man.
Oh, you did?
I did warehouse work. I went and did warehouse work. I did deliveries. I did Uber. I did everything I had to do. I had to get a job.
Man, this acting thing is crazy. It'll take you through it.
That shit took me fucking down through there, man. And
when you go on tour, did they provide the hotel or was that?
Yeah, I mean, I was sleeping indoors that weekend. Okay. That was a good thing. I would fly because Cedric would actually fly. His manager was like, "We don't ever want you to not be at the show." So if the show was Friday, they would fly me in on Thursday.
Did they
know you were homeless?
They didn't know. They didn't know I was homeless.
So nobody knew that you were homeless?
Nobody knew I was homeless. And so he was like, his manager came to me, he was like, "Why do you dress so?" Because when you're homeless, you have to dress like you're not homeless. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I had to do shows. I'm serious. I had to do shows and shit. So I would just make sure I was clean. But it would always be very dark clothes, like stuff that just kind of could fit in any environment. Black sweater, black slacks, black shoes.
Got you.
So where I could go to work, I had to dress like, if I had to go get a day labor job or I had to go do something to hustle during the day, I could wash my clothes really quickly and then go do a show that night and not look like I was just fucking.
Is it because of the comedy scene in LA that you really don't get paid for?
No, you don't get paid in LA at all.
Yeah, that's what creates the struggle and it's so expensive to live here? Or I'm trying to because I can't even imagine you being homeless for 20 years.
And I say so for me, I was getting child support taken out of all my checks when I worked. And I wasn't making like I was working little hobby jobs and shit. So you get a job $10, $12 an hour, you make, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they take half that.
They was involved with your bank account. They can hit your bank.
My bank account was gone, man. They took my bank account so many times. It's ridiculous. I stopped getting bank accounts.
Now, a lot of people don't know this, and I'm trying to see if you know this. You know, if you have a conversation with that person, they can get it all to go away.
What you talking about, your baby mama?
Yeah.
Nah, she wasn't. That wasn't going to happen.
Evil. She evil.
Nah, she not. No, looking back, she's not evil. She wasn't evil. You know, we had a child together, and she expected me to quit comedy. She expected when my baby came. She expected me to quit comedy. She was like us or us or comedy, and I was like comedy. I chose comedy because I knew a lot of people that quit their dreams for their families and still didn't get the family.
Right, and
you know
still miserable.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, I know so many dudes was like, oh, my wife want me to cut back on this. And now I go back to Tallahassee, and he ain't even with that chick no more.
Right.
And he's not doing comedy no more. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me, you know, like.
So the relationship wasn't solid enough for you to make that kind of switch.
What you mean? Nah, I wouldn't have. Nah, I mean, nah.
I don't think anybody, I think once you give up your dreams, you die inside. So I don't think that's always.
I mean, to speak truthfully from this place, I probably could have did it differently. I started in a time when you had to. It was starving artists. I came up in Steve Harvey, you know, jump, leap, soar shit. You know, like if you only got one, if you got anything more than one plan, then you planning to fail. Now everybody's kind of soft, kind of like, no, you gotta work your B job until you know what I'm saying? Everything is kind of like, you know, make sure, you know, until the money's generating in this area, don't take chance of risk. When I started, it was like, you know, I heard the stories about Sinbad and Richard Pryor, and everybody was, you know, sleeping on park benches and shit, and then they would hit a big lick, and then they would be thing.
Okay,
so it was like struggling to Jesus open the door and welcomed you into heaven. That was kind of the mentality. And we frowned upon comedians that didn't do that. Like, you know, 2001 to 2011, if you still got a job, we didn't even consider you to be a comedian. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you working a job, you're not even a comedian. You wasn't a comedian unless you were struggling, unless you were living that dual life where you were trying to live off gigs and make ends meet.
I can see the struggle creating more comedy in your, or just open you up.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what it did do.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what it did do. Hey, there's nothing like having to be funny enough to get paid because you need the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think something is funny, right? You pull up to a bar and it's a bunch of trucks outside, and you got $100 in your pocket. It's gonna cost you $300 to get to your next gig, and you're getting paid $500. You know you got to get that $500, and you're on stage and you're doing what you think is funny, but they don't think it's funny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In your mind, in that moment, your talent is going to fucking kick in. Like, I got to make these people laugh in this place tonight to get that guy to pay me.
Right.
That's a different gear than, if this don't work out, I just leave, I don't get paid, and they just boo me, I go home, and I'm just sad, boo-hoo. But like, no, I got it. So you switch, now you on stage, you finding it. So people, when I would come around, were like, why are you so fucking hilarious? I'm like, it's because I had to be to get paid because I needed the money. Like, I didn't have a hobby. Like, now everybody kind of like, oh, you don't fucking matter. They don't like it. You know, it's kind of blah. You know, it's not, I mean, not to say that it's not good. It's like, but nobody's got all the chips in, like what we were told to do when we started. So, I lived like that for a long time. I could have done it. If this was a mentality, I wouldn't have done it like this. I would have just worked a job this whole time and took care of myself, had health care, and made sure I was, you know. And
you think that, which way is better?
What?
Being homeless and starving for your craft, or maybe taking a B job and trying to do it later on at night. Which way do you think is the best way to do it?
Man, both of them have their ups and downs. I think, hindsight being 2020, I think the way of working a B job and waiting to there's an audience willing to pay to see you is the better choice. Do I think I developed a very unique form of comedy that connects people to people in an awesome way? Yes, but it's at the expense.
You think you could have
I wouldn't have found that any other way. I wouldn't have got here to do what I do to make people laugh the way I laugh, make people laugh any other way. I wouldn't have dug as deep. I wouldn't have.
Right.
No, I wouldn't.
Too comfortable.
I would have been way too comfortable. I wouldn't have gave them much.
You got to play safe.
Yeah, I would have played safe. And then I probably I wouldn't have. It took me having to, make people laugh to get paid to, get that good. Get that good.
On the other coin, I wouldn't call you homeless. I would call you a hobosexual.
Hobosexual. That was the case. That was the case. And I did that for so long, for so many years, dealing with women off and on. Because and I would start the time, and I was like, each lady I met, I knew I could get about So when you homeless or you homosexual, whatever, you get about, from a chick, you're gonna get about, you meeting hurt women. These women are kind of rebounding. They're coming from other relationships, or they're just bored or whatever. You're gonna get about a year and a half from a lady.
So they give you a year and a half.
You're gonna get about a year and a half from a lady stability.
So within that 19 years, how many girlfriends, I guess, did you have?
Man, probably I say like 10 or 12.
Okay, so that's about 12 years.
Yeah.
In somebody's house.
Yeah, but it's 12 years living with somebody.
Is it okay? So is it this though? So is it this? When you're in that kind of situation and basically your rent is dick.
Yeah.
I
want to ask you a question. I want to ask, because there are people that are living this life that are not talking about it. Like, I want to answer your question.
Yeah, so good. So when your rent is dick, when they want it, is it mandatory?
It's mandatory. It's mandatory. It's mandatory, man. It's mandatory. Ain't no question.
Girl, this gonna hurt a little bit.
It's mandatory. So you start to see like how many days of peace can dick buy me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the first thing you figure out. Like how many days of peace does a quality fuck session get me? You know what I'm saying? If I give a solid hour, 2 hours, how many days? So today, Tuesday, we fuck Tuesday. I shouldn't hear no record until Friday night, Saturday morning.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm like, it's too much. So I mean, and as you go along with people, and you kind of get them over the humps, then you're like, okay, twice a week. Okay, you trying to get the person down to twice a week, once or twice a week.
Right.
But when you first go in, it's every day, fucking every day.
Okay. So now since the dick is rent,
you fucking every day.
Is the quality of people that you decide to date or women that you date, does that lower?
What do you mean?
Based upon whether or not you know what? She got 3 bedrooms.
No,
then are you picking like, she got 3, she live in Brentwood, and okay, she live in the hood, she got a 1 bedroom. Is it more preference? Like are you?
So that's how I would choose whose house I would go to every night. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's like, okay, I got 3 keys on my keychain, 3 house keys on my keychain. And I would go, who cooked? I would call, people call me like, am I going to see you? Whoever I'm living with off and on. And I would go, they go, I ordered pizza. All right, let me call you right back. Or, I made some chicken. All right, well, give me a second. You know what I'm saying? And then they go, I cooked lasagna with some sides, and I got your drink over here. I know you like Hennessy. Okay, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where
wherever it sounds
the most, where you're gonna get the least resistance and the best night's sleep.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The least lip and the best night's sleep.
Okay. So even before you take it to the bedroom, how do you pick your victims?
I mean, I really didn't.
Why are you calling them victims? They are not victims. These are not victims.
Your targets.
These are roommates.
Women. Okay, so women love artists. First of all, women love artists. They love creatives. They love the excitement of it, but they miss the stability of regular men. Like, they do like to be, they're women that will provide for you, but they also, I don't give a fuck how much money a woman makes. She still wants to feel like you can do shit for her.
Yeah, for sure.
So, no, I mean, they came to me. They came to me. Mm-hmm. They came to me. It wasn't like, I did. Like, do you have your own place? Like, it was qualified questions.
Be like, check.
Like, yeah, so you got a car, all right, straight. So, but yeah, it wasn't as hard to get into as as people would say. It wasn't as a lot of times, you know, they would see like, oh, they would notice, you know, they would kind of notice stuff like, oh, I see you got the same pant. They wouldn't say tell to me, but they would just like notice, and then all of a sudden I'll come over there and they would have clothes for me, or they would just like
they just show up with some clothes. Okay, now this is good. So this is good. Now I heard, I don't know, and maybe you can clear. Bigger girls tend to do more.
You funny.
So, and you're not a big guy. So I wonder,
You funny.
was some of them a little bigger?
Of course, they were plus size ladies. They were plus size ladies. The older plus or bigger size ladies are willing to do more. Are there smaller, more attractive ladies willing to do? Yes. Okay. Yes. Yeah, but your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are gonna be your older plus size ladies. Yes. Are there 9, 10, 11 smaller, more attractive, willing to do the same amount? Yes. Is it harder to get the same things out of them? Yes.
Okay.
But there are, you know what I'm saying? There are attractive women willing.
Are you attracted to plus size women? Or was it a necessity because of your situation? Because we know you're a movie star now. Are you still dating plus size?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You asking hard questions. So it's when you young, man, and I didn't know young dudes. When you young, you can fuck anything. When you in your 20s, you can fuck anything. And I could. I don't know about you. I could. I had friends that couldn't.
Yeah,
but my dick did not have eyes in my 20s. Wow. It did not have eyes. If you smelt like a lady, you know what I'm saying, and you were feminine, I was ready to go. That was it.
Okay.
I was ready to go. Now I lost that ability around 30. It started being like, nah, nigga, about 34, 35. About 34, 35 was like, nah, we can't do this. But yeah, my 20s, it didn't have no face.
Okay.
It ain't matter.
Okay. Well, I know you got something fucked up to say.
I
see your mind wandering.
He said it. I was gonna ask if you ever needed enhancement, and you didn't.
Not when I was younger, and then in that place.
He didn't say enhancement.
No, he said like.
No, I said I was gonna ask about if you needed to take performance enhancement.
No, I never did. I never did. And then it's something about a woman catering to me and doing shit for me that made me want to have sex with them. Like, I don't know if I just clicked the switch in my mind or something, but that's a turn on for me. Women doing shit for me is a turn on for me.
But I'll tell you this: if put in a similar situation, at least that's the people who I would target. Because if a woman is heavy,
he said the bigger ladies,
plus size,
they do more for you. Even in the bedroom, they do more.
I can honestly say I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Like, I'm completely clueless.
It was because in Memphis, I'm from Memphis, right? Yeah. And in Memphis, they don't fuck. They give a fuck about an artist. It's like, where do you work? Do you work at FedEx? You work at saying it's basically, do you have a house, car? A man has to have the basic requirements of a man,
right?
House, car, stable income. You know what I'm saying? Talent, fuck talent. So I didn't know that this life exists till I got to LA, where you could, you could, move and operate like this. I didn't know, because it's just not, and nowhere else in the country is even like, women even like, no, looking your way.
Yeah. I think everything, that's absolutely true. That I've heard of, you know what? So when I was a kid, when I played basketball, this part is crazy. So when I played basketball at Mount St. Jacinto Junior College, it was 2 guys on the basketball team. Mm-hmm. And one of the guys was dating a plus size woman, but she was 72 years old.
Oh man, come on, man.
He was crazy. 18.
Oh man.
He was trying to kill her every day. He showed up with cars. He had apartments. I swear. So, this is fucking true. And he would tell me, be like, she got friends. Come through.
Nah.
I'm cool.
So how I saw it, when I started in 2001,
okay,
I saw comedy the same way I think guys see prison. I mean, I'm explaining this to you.
Okay.
So I was raised with my cousin who actually did right around our age. He actually went on to do about 15 and 16 years in prison. The guy that I was raised with, like every day fighting back and forth, playing basketball with, went off and went to prison. He went to prison from like 18, 19 to about 36, 37.
Damn.
Got out of prison, got his life together, got married, great guy to this day.
Got it.
That's how I saw comedy. I was like, I'm gonna commit 20 years to this. You know, and then this will be my prison time. And then when I get out, you know what I'm saying, of all of whatever the fuck this is, I'm going to be rich.
Right.
Right? So I'm thinking 20 years of this homelessness, struggle, fat chicks, whatever. 20 years. That 20 years came up around 17, 18, right? Guess what was happening? Internet sensations exploding. Mm-hmm. So when I'm supposed to be walking into my riches, I'm getting on TV, all these internet dudes just start to kind of leapfrog us.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa. So then people was like, well, you need to learn the internet. You need to learn social media. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
I got 20 more years.
I just gave 20 years.
Yeah.
I just gave a hot 20 to goddamn stand up to curate this art. And now they like, fuck art. You know, you need to get your sketches. I was like, man, y'all got me fucking shitting me. So I go on the internet. I'm just like, man, this shit is crazy. These dudes are whack. Now I'm beefing back and forth with all these internet sensations. I think I brought up Kev on stage one time. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, so everybody that was teaming up with them, they was like, man, nah, we got to work with them. They start going against me. Damn. It's like everybody that was on the side of the internet sensation started like, for I think a year, I was just like beefing with anybody that liked the internet sensation. Anyway, I was like, nigga, fuck you niggas. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm going back and forth with them. You know, and me and Tony Baker used to be really good friends.
Okay.
We were really close. And, you know, he teamed up with Kev.
He did.
And I already cursed, said some shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, in my homelessness, in my like, this is supposed to be my freedom thinking.
Right.
Because now I realize what God got for me, he got for me. And what they got for somebody else, he got for somebody else. But back then, so they just kind of blocked me out of all this different shit. So I'm just dead in the water. 2020, I'm dead in the water. Coming out, I'm sleeping indoors now. But, you know, I'm not on no kind of platforms. Nothing's really happening for me. And then Ryan Davis called me up.
Okay.
Ryan called me to shoot.
I love Ryan.
Yeah. Nigga, he don't know he saved my life. To shoot his, he shot, they finally posted it. I think you probably saw one of the clips. So he shot a special where he put like me, Run G, he put a whole bunch of Dominique, a whole bunch of comedians on like this platform that he was going to do like his own like Def Jam.
Okay.
They paid me for that. Posted that. Then Lonnie called me from the Laugh Factory.
Oh, wait a minute. Was that Ja Rule's thing?
I think that was
Jaru?
Yeah.
Ja Rule and him?
Yeah, that was during COVID.
I actually funded that.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I was one of the investors for that.
Yeah. So you was inadvertently bringing Henry Coleman back to life.
I was showing up to those shows. I don't remember you.
Well, ask him.
David Arnold, I remember him.
Yeah.
He came and did the show.
Yeah. I think David taped the day before me.
I didn't go to all of them. Though.
Okay.
I didn't go to all of them. I didn't go to all. I went to most
because it was like in a building at the top.
Yeah.
It's like a little space. It was
absolutely
beautiful. It was beautiful.
It was super nice.
So Ryan did that. Then Lonnie posted one of my clips that went viral, but all my other clips from HBO were kind of going viral, and that's what kind of kept me going and brought me back to life and the whole thing or whatever. Yeah. But I was dead from, because people had kind of, put me on the shelf from beefing with the internet sensations.
Right.
Are you cool with them now?
No. I think probably
they still mad.
I don't know if they mad or not. I mean, I've never spoken to Kev on stage. I haven't talked to Tony Baker in maybe 5 years. Those are the only two that I know were, really upset with me. But I think publicly or privately, we just agreed to disagree. I mean, I have a different opinion of them now than what I had back then, but I'm pretty sure, I had some things to say back then.
Yeah, I think what it is, it's 1,000 ways to the top.
Yeah.
And you gotta kind of, I know it sucks. I know it sucks what happened, but you gotta, it's a thousand.
No, I just wanted to be clear about what my path and my process has been. I don't think people really understood what I had done to get here or what my process looked like.
Right.
And I want to come and say it on this platform of like this was my approach. I don't know what variation of Henry Coleman you met or who I was, but that's kind of what I was dealing with and going through during that time.
Do you feel like you went about it the wrong way?
I went about it the way I was taught to go about it. that way ended up being the wrong way.
Okay, so you know
what I'm saying?
So as of right now, the version of Henry Coleman that we have now, you would say that probably wasn't the best way.
That wasn't the best way. It wasn't the best way. I could have did it a whole lot better or different. But that was the way, that was the part that was sold to me. Get drunk, be crazy, act a fool, cut up, shenanigans, hell raise, bring, channel demons, whatever you got to do to get through that door. Right. It shifted 2014, 15, 16. Now it's more strategy, taking your time, posting, building a fan base. It's a lot more business like the approach now.
If in a scenario that you come across them face to face, would you apologize?
Would I say? Yeah, I would. Yeah. I would apologize.
Okay.
Yeah, I would apologize.
Do you? I mean, this is a stretch. Would you like to apologize now?
I mean,
right? Because they're gonna see it.
Okay, I mean,
they follow us. They see everything we do.
Yeah, I would apologize to Tony Baker and Kev on stage for whatever I said that might have been mean spirited or ill intended. Yeah, I do apologize for that.
I think that's awesome.
Now you have other internet beef.
No, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, I'm glad you came to end that here. Because you know what? Both those people are good people. Yeah, and I know you. You a good person.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
You're a good person, and you funny as shit.
Thank you.
We definitely need to mend those roads so everybody can get to the top.
Did you watch my last special on Amazon Prime? The Help Is Not Coming.
I didn't even know. You're not doing good at that.
What you mean? Because I post it every day.
If you might be posting clips, but you're probably not saying it. Hey, check out my. You need to blatantly say it because I would already saw it by now.
Okay.
Because now that I know it's out, I'm definitely going to watch it. And before we end this, you know what we'll do? We'll allow you to make a commercial. We'll be put it in front of the YouTube video.
Okay.
And we get a lot of views.
It's on YouTube and it's on Amazon Prime. It's on Vimeo, but it's behind. It's like a $4 paywall or something to see it. The guy actually called me maybe 2 years ago. It's a special I shot. It's just 2026. It's a special I shot at the end of like 23 at the beginning of 24.
Okay.
Because it's taking forever to get this shit to come out when people shoot stuff. And the audience is terrible. The audience is god awful. The audience is. But
It must be one of those clips. Because I was reading one of your clips and I seen a line in there. They said, Henry deserves a better audience.
You know what, man? I've yet to produce a special because I got 2 out where I fully produced it. When I heard Cat talking about how he produced his special, like he produced his special. He got the people there. He hired the camera crew. He got the whatever.
Right.
My 2 specials was basically people calling me up going, man, I think you deserve a special. You know what I'm saying? So let's shoot your stuff. And I get to the place to shoot the stuff, and they's like, oh, but we gonna shoot these other comics too. And because you're the best, we're gonna put you last. The 2 times I've got in front of a camera and told jokes for an hour straight, I've probably been, and I was talking to Ron G about this, I was last of maybe 5 or 6 people that day. Right? So I got both of those crowds burnt out, beat up, tired. And my stuff is not the shit you want to hear. I need energy. You know what I'm saying? I need energy, and I need people that just they're excited to see me. So the next thing I do, I'm going to produce it myself and just have people be there to see me that are interested in seeing my kind of humor.
No,
but I ain't like it. I told Drew, I was like, I don't like it, but we've got a couple clips from it that I think were really good, and it's more, people are always begging for more content. And it's stuff that's old. It's old material that I don't do no more. So I was like, just put it out. Fuck it. Just put it out.
Right. Now, we know that you just did a movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're a movie star now. Maybe you could give us some information about that.
Barry Brewer produced. Barry Brewer, very, very funny comic, clean comic. I would say gospel comedian, but he also acts, a great actor. The movie is called The Flight Before Christmas. We shot that maybe a year and a half ago.
Okay.
It's crazy, all this stuff from like a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. And I play a flight attendant / customer service agent. And yeah. It's a great movie. Christmas movie.
Okay.
Feel good movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's nothing like my stand up. My stand up is die bitch, die bitch, die. Yeah, my stand up is terrible. You're gonna see tonight because you coming tonight. You're gonna see tonight. Yeah, this stand up is awful, but this is a feel good movie for the family. It's a great movie for the family.
Okay.
So before we delved into some topics, I want to talk about what do you think about I feel like the funniest comics are the ones that go through shit. Because I like darkness in my comedy, and I feel like if you see the people like Richard Pryor, he burned himself smoking crack and then made a funny special about it.
Yeah.
Do you have to go through it
so what I found is but the stuff you go through to make funny, you have to accidentally go through it. So there are artists that put themselves through shit to try to curate material, but the material don't come the same. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, it's like, oh, I'm gonna choose this path to go down, and then I'm gonna try to turn this dark path that I chose into humor. You kind of got to be a victim to life a little bit, and be talking about that experience. Yeah, I think he was surprised, and that's what made it funny. Is like he was like, I was freebase and I didn't know the shit was gonna catch fire. That's funny than just like a nigga just like pouring gas on himself, you coming out burnt and talking about it. Like that wouldn't be funny,
right?
Like you just sick. But yeah. But you do. The better people can take the darkness and take it too. But I mean, I done took some jokes to the stage, just wasn't ready. The people just wasn't ready to hear about it. Like now I'm talking a lot about my grandmother stabbing my grandfather, which I just can't stop talking about. But no one finds it funny.
Wait a minute, please tell me he lived through the stabbing.
Yeah, he did. He lived for
okay.
Yeah, he lived. Oh, bitch, you done stabbed me. And then that shit was hilarious to me. Yeah, he was bleeding and bitch, you done goddamn stabbed me. He just
in the gut?
I don't know why but he was bleeding, and she was just like looking at him come, and I'm just like, I just cannot not talk about it. I just got to a place. So now what I do is I win the crowd over, and I really make them laugh hard, and then I just start talking about this for like 3 or 4 minutes, and then I go back to stuff that they want to hear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, bitch, you didn't. Yeah, I don't know why.
Now, okay, so this is probably something that's going on currently, and since you have a bit of a dark personality.
Okay.
How did you view the Diddy documentary?
How did I view it? I mean, ask me more specific question than that.
Do you think he was painted in a fair light, or do you think there was some propaganda involved to make him look worse than he was?
I think it made it look good for the stories I heard. You know what I'm saying? From the videos I heard some of the rape videos they got on the dark web. You can hear him raping men and stuff like that. Dudes screaming. I to tell you the truth, man, Diddy's like most dudes I know. I'm not even lying to you. Like the reason men are unfazed because we know niggas that'll take your money. We know niggas that'll get you to work and not pay you. We know these it wasn't a lot for me to be up in arms about when I saw it.
It's like, oh, that's
the dude that was like he woke up with Diddy in his butt was like, yeah, nigga, I know niggas like that. I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't move me. It wasn't like it was nothing. He killed Biggie and put two. It was nothing that was like, oh shit, I couldn't.
Right.
Being in the industry, it was like right along line of what I've heard of what so I wasn't really.
It was some moments that I felt was a little unfair.
I didn't know he beat women like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when I saw the Cassie video and I heard him, like I didn't know he was a woman beater. He was just casually whipping her ass down to like, oh, bitch, today Tuesday, you know who you supposed to be. Like, I didn't know he was a woman beater. And I think that's the only thing that made me judge him because I was, in my mind, I know it sounds fucked up. I'm fine with him raping men. I'm totally fine with him raping men.
If you ever seen Diddy in real life, he's not a big guy.
Okay.
He tiny.
Okay.
So for him to rape somebody, for him to rape men,
and it's not a huge dick. He's not fucking with you with a huge dick.
I don't know that part. But
he's hiring dicks.
Yeah, he is hiring dicks.
So his dick got to be little.
But I just be like, how did that happen?
He drugged you. He drugged you, and then you were.
I don't think. Listen, but this is the whole thing. You get drugged once, And then, you know, when now you on the 10th and 12th time, are you really being drugged?
No, I mean, so to answer your question,
Or you partying?
You're partying at this point, and so what? And I know people like that. I know people that my auntie operate just like that, in that way of like stringing you along for this. Once people realize it's something you want and they can use that as a carrot to keep you around, and the guy's like, well, you know, my album, all I got to do is get raped for another 6 months and things to be fine. Like that logic I was thinking the same way about homelessness. It's like, oh, another 5 years of homeless, and I'm gonna be fucking, you know, in a limo. So it's like when you're an artist and you're like you're this painful situation from a sea of people standing in front of you and having all your dreams come true. You're like, I can deal with it for a little while longer. And people might not want to. You know, people are like, well, it ain't worth that much to me. Yeah, because you don't have the burning desire in your heart. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean that much to me. Huh? My dreams, like, nigga, yeah. But there's some people out here that have that fucking like.
And he was preying on them people.
He was praying.
I
think he could see it in their eyes.
Yeah, but this is the whole thing. If you notice anything about that fucking video, that nigga didn't pay nobody.
He didn't pay nobody.
Not one person.
So I think the lesson he learned for Biggie was that it was crazy to watch him kind of steal that man's life. And he stole his whole life and was like, he's like, okay, damn. All I got to do, he just put himself in Biggie's position. He's like, I'll never let another artist be bigger than me. I'm going to be the biggest motherfucker. So, you know, if I die, it's over. He put himself in a position where he would never have to be affected by another death. If I get another artist death, my brand would still be fine because I'm living.
It did seem like he took on that.
He took on that whole, like, he just kind of like, oh, I'll wear this coat and shit will be good. And he realized talent didn't matter. Diddy knew that talent didn't matter before.
Ooh, that's crazy.
He realized, he's like, they want personality, they want drama, they want conflict, and they just want a show. And it don't matter who's at the tip of it. So it was a lot of stuff to sit down and pick that man's mind about. Like, yeah, he was a corny dude, but he also understood human nature to the point where, like, I need to keep them broke. I need to keep them needing me.
Yeah. And
then I need to keep everybody like under my thumb.
What I always think is weird is that when you're a Diddy and you make $1 billion and nobody around you make any money or seem rich, then that's the guy who holds the carrot. He's always holding the carrot. Because I never seen anybody get rich around him. Now I can honestly say.
So comedians always talk about the whales in this industry. You talk about Cat Williams, Kevin Hart, Mike Epps. Okay. Right? Kevin Hart has made at least 4 or 5 millionaires.
Yeah. Intentionally. Yeah, absolutely.
Intentionally, 4 or 5 millionaires. Cat, there's a lot of people that came through Cat that got on. Maybe Cat didn't make them millionaires, but they took exposure. That first, you know, you made $100,000-$200,000 off this guy, and you got enough rotation from that 100-day tour or whatever. You talk about Miss Pat, Leslie from SNL, Melanie Camacho, Lunel, some people that came through the Cat camp. Right. That when you look at Mike, how many millionaires?
Right.
So it's like, you know, it's like you do kind of qualify that. It's like,
I don't quite agree with that he didn't make anybody rich. Maybe the artists in the beginning, but I feel like
he made Jodeci and Mary J. Blige. They got rich. Jodeci and Mary J. Blige.
No, but remember they were signed to Andre Herrera.
Yeah. Okay.
So they were with him, and I also think in the beginning stages of people's career. People are definitely going to take advantage of you, but they're going to put a lot of money into you too, and it's just trying to get paid back. But I think later in their career, you start figuring out the business. The one thing that I thought was crazy is the way he did Cassie, and I thought this was fucked up.
What you mean?
When he said, immediately they signed her to a 10-album deal.
Okay, yeah.
I was like,
locking her in.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, locking her in.
Like you'll never get away. You're never gonna make 10 albums.
And then you got the carrot of success. It's like, okay, I just gotta sucker fuck this guy. Then he's gonna work on my album tomorrow. Then I'm gonna be the superstar, and I'll be able to escape. And that was kind of like, I think back to when I was dealing with the women, right? and I dealt with a couple, rich women that had money. But they basically made it known that like, yeah, you're gonna be straight as long as you here. You know what I'm saying? As long as you
don't go outside.
Man, if you drive up the street, I ain't got, you know what I'm saying? Like, right. I'm driving her car, I'm living in her house, and so I'm eating good, living good, but it's like, oh, baby, I got to fly here to do this, or I ain't got nothing for that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's how
the women were. It was like, you gonna.
So they wasn't really trying to help you with your career.
No.
They was just trying to make sure
they had
dick was here.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was like that's when I was kind of like the clock is ticking. I got to get out of this. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't no come up. I was like, nah, this ain't. And I'm with people with money. Like some of these ladies got money, and as long as I'm here with her, I got a nice car to drive. I got everything's good. But it's like, oh baby, I got this audition I need to fly to. She's like, nigga, I ain't paying for no flights to no fucking. That type shit.
Now that they see you on TV, they see your comedy, you don't do free shows anymore, you getting paid to fly all around the country. Do some of those women pop back up and say, Henry, I need some money?
Ask me for money?
No, Henry, you owe me about $2,500, $5,000. I need that.
Don't speak that to existence. Because I legitimately do. I'm not even. I almost got sued one time. I don't know if I can talk about this.
From a girlfriend?
Yeah, it was a former girlfriend. She had got me like almost $25,000, $30,000.
Was it plus size?
No, she was a regular lady.
Okay.
And regular lady. And we had we kind of butted heads some other stuff. And she was getting ready to sue me. And, because I loved her, we got back together for a little while. And, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Avoiding the lawsuit.
No. Her. It was my heart was still in it.
Oh, okay.
My heart was still there.
Are you still with her?
No, I'm not. But yeah, so when I saw him doing that, I was like, that's just standard protocol for somebody that's using people and milking people.
Yeah.
You know, what he was doing is just standard for like, I know you want this, and the minute you get that, you're gone. You don't want to deal with me.
Absolutely.
You don't want to deal with me.
Yeah.
I'm high all the time. They talk about he's high and drunk and going off binges for 2-3 weeks straight, just up fucking with people. Yeah, he knows he's a terrible person, but he knows it's something. He just like that guy was like, he kept calling me, promised me, cause the nigga crazy. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna pay you. Just you on the front of every magazine. You got brand new clothes on every time I see you. We living in a penthouse high rise in New York. You got the cash. You could pay easily. You could pay me, but everybody I know with money operate like that. All the people I know with money operate like that.
Right. So now on the flip side of that, how do you feel about 50?
What you mean?
About what he's doing, kind of bringing more light about Diddy. Do you see that in a negative? Like I don't know. I feel very indifferent about it.
I don't think 50 is a great guy. I think he's kind of did the bullshit he did. It's just not in that same vein, right? So, it's not in that same vein. We don't know. Like I was watching the Eddie Murphy documentary. I'm gonna say some weird shit right now. And I was, so Eddie was talking about all the people that kind of fell to their vices. Cocaine, whatever the fuck, right?
Right.
Drugs, whatever. I think if you don't have external vices, you have internal vices. You know what I'm saying? Your vices might be, more like Diddy's with sexual and like perversion in that way. You know what I'm saying? And your vices are a lot easily controlled and kind of like hush hush. Mm-hmm. So if you like to, you like transvestites or you like whatever it is you like, they not coming out. They not gonna kill you and they not coming out too. Whereas cocaine, you out drunk or you know what I'm saying, you out fucked up or you behaving fucked up like that. Right. That stuff the world can see.
Right.
If in this business you have a vice. If you're in this business, you got some shit you do in the dark with the lights off,
right? That
you don't want nobody to know about.
That's true.
Ain't nobody in this business that doesn't have that. You got a demon you worship that you like. Oh please, demon, just let me be cool today. Just let me be cool today, demon. All of us have it.
Okay.
None of us are great people. I would leave no niggas around my children. I just would. So I don't let nobody come to me and tell me Diddy's vices and just the way he operates are different from 50's. We don't know what 50's are. We don't know if they'll ever be revealed, but I'm pretty sure they're equally opposite to Diddy's.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that it's equally opposite. I don't think 50's a great guy, and he's just telling us. You know what I'm saying? I think, you ain't got no albums dropping right now. You got no real projects, TV shows, episodes coming out. This is just your way of kind of staying in the social media realm and, you know what I'm saying, keeping your name
hot.
Yeah. By any means necessary. You know, plugging yourself to a project, whatever. Just keeping your stuff brewing and going.
I think there's definitely some truth to that, especially when you see what, I don't know if you had opportunity to see what Ja Rule was posting. Mm-hmm. So he was posting things.
Domestic violence.
Yeah, domestic violence.
I mean, them New York niggas and just took a real L, man. It just, black men is just taking an L, even with the dude in Michigan or whatever, with the white lady.
The coach.
That's you gotta be careful playing in the snow.
We just taking a real
careful playing in the snow. It's winter.
No, I'm like,
we're playing in the snow.
And I was talking to my lady about this. I think with that guy, I don't know if he was gonna ask me, but I think with that guy, I think that was just a guy that didn't get a lot of ladies, and then got into a position where he could pretty much have any woman around him, and just like, nigga, you could just go to Tijuana, you could go to Vegas, you could just. You don't have to do it like this. I understand having an at work, because niggas be wanting an at home wife and a work wife.
Right.
They be wanting both. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
But now she getting you Starbucks and y'all laughing and kikiing, and next thing you know, y'all at a hotel somewhere fucking. Now it went too far. So
right. He lost everything though.
That's embarrassing.
Wait,
to me, like
I don't think he could ever recover from that.
If you just got him fired and took it like a man instead of trying to kill himself with the girl there, I think that's where he
did kind of jump off the bridge. I think it was just like he.
You know what? I think it'll be fucked up if his wife stayed with him, and I've seen pictures of them together. I think it'll be horrible if she stayed. I think it'll be terrible if she stayed. If she was like at the end of all this and she was still strong and stuck by his side, I think it would be terrible. I think that would be just the worst shit ever.
Why?
She
needs to stick that out.
Just to be if you imagine being that awful and you got the woman just still being a great person,
that's the woman you want. Hillary Clinton.
Nigga, that's not the woman you want.
Hillary Clinton.
No, let me.
Okay, go on, enlighten us.
Let me. If I didn't fucked up that, then let me lose it all and start over fresh in a couple years. Don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't be understanding. Now I gotta look at you, look at me every day, and I know, nah, man, I'm good. Yeah, it's just I think 50 is just as bad as Diddy, and we just don't know what his demons are. I don't think nobody's any better. But I think this is, like Kat said, I think this is a time of truth while a lot of this stuff is coming out. But if you were in a position,
black people seem to be the victim of this time of truth.
What you mean?
It just seems like it's a lot of us going down.
I mean, but we're the ones that we rule entertainment. We're on the front, and we've ruled. Obviously, we've ruled and been the best behind entertainment with the fire of abuse and molestation and rapes has been what's been driving our ability to be great. You know what I'm saying? If you're talented, you should be able to be great without the sinister behavior. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you
would hope so.
I've stopped drinking for spells. I could still be funny. I drink though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I did that just to see, like, am I talented or is the liquor? I know I'm talented. I know It's not the liquor.
Okay.
But I like using the liquor.
What's the longest you've gone without drinking?
Maybe a year, 2 years, year and a half.
Are you drinking currently?
Yeah, I'm drinking now.
Are you drunk right now?
No, I'm not drunk right now. No, I want to be clear. I know you guys are smart. I'm like, let me be clear. But
we got alcohol.
No, we don't want this to kind of. No, but later tonight, I have a drink. So we have to establish ourselves in this new time, new space as artists and creatives and the people that's on the front line of this stuff without the sinister behavior. Can we make hits without the fucking, just for a little while? Can we make some hits without the cocaine, without the the room?
See, I didn't think black people did cocaine.
Niggas do cocaine. What you talking about? Drink James, bitch.
I didn't think black people did cocaine. I thought we did everything else.
Fentanyl, Molly, ecstasy, drugs.
I didn't think we did those kind of things.
Not at that level?
Yeah. But then
have you heard the Love album? Have you heard the Love album?
I have heard the Love album. I like the Love album.
I heard the devil in the album. Like, this nigga was... A couple of them songs, I was like, yeah, this shit is. I mean, it was just that melodic and good. It was like it's a great fucking album.
I love the
album.
Now, is it worth all the grape that happened to get an album like that? Was it worth it?
If he could have done all of that without it being disclosed, it would be worth it. You know what I'm saying? But when your demonic behavior starts to flood over into the regular world, then it's not. You know what I'm saying? If you could do it and keep the demons behind the door, yeah, it's worth it. But when they start breaking out and you dragging the hoe down the hallway, like I would have sent somebody out to get her. Like that bitch going again? They go get that hoe. I'm not going myself.
For him to go out there with the towel on, and he did it all with one arm too. The nigga is talented.
Oh, you don't want this shit again today.
What do you think about people like Little Rod?
Little Rod, which Little
Rod is the producer who
didn't get paid for 2 years. He still ain't got paid
from that. But I mean, I think he's, he hasn't. You have a talent and ability, and you're on the platform now. So I mean, people, you're going to make money in your industry because you obviously talented. So he's going to make money. He's going to make money. He's probably made money. He's obviously made money.
I don't know his financial situation, but the only thing I will say, that was tough to admit on camera.
As a man.
As as a man that you woke up and there was another man sleeping next to you, and you felt sore. That was like, that took courage. Like, to me, that's something I'm a bury in my chest, and it didn't happen. For him to say that on camera.
So you taking that to your grave?
The grave.
Definitely.
And look, Henry, and somebody gotta die.
So we on the same page.
Somebody gotta die.
But all of these people were kept in check. You're kept in check because you're like, just like the dude said that was on the making the band. He said, when I was trying to go against this guy, all the doors closed. Yeah. So it's like, that's a lot of what keeps you in check from saying stuff. It's like, I mean, I felt blacklisted for a little while.
Okay.
I definitely felt like the thing is about me, I'm at a level, and I was talking to a guy at the Improv about this, is like, you can't really blacklist me because most of my shit is chitlin circuit and drug dealers. Like, that's what I get booked by. When you see, it'd be like a drug dealer from, Pensacola, Florida, like, nigga, I got $3,500 for you to come, don't know shit about comedy, think I'm hilarious. He got $5,000 and he want me to come do a show. He sends me $2,500, Cash App. Right. I get there, nobody's fucking there, just him and his drug dealer friends, or like some people they know from around the neighborhood.
Damn, for real?
He pays me the rest of the money. We drink all night and have a good time. That's most of my shows.
That's crazy.
So it's like they couldn't really blackball me like that, but I was like, I saw myself not getting showcases. I saw myself like, other stuff.
Right.
When you beef with people that, like theater shows, arena, just it's other little cliques that they can kind of start to close doors on you on.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. Like you'll just see like little stuff to start to kind of like, I'm normally booked for that. Yeah.
Now, how's your relationship with Marlon Wayans?
I saw the movie. I thought the movie was good.
No,
I never spoke to him though.
The reason why I bring it up is because I'm sure you may not know, because him and 50, Marlon Wayans.
Yeah, he went after 50 for.
But I don't think he went after 50. Do you feel like?
Oh, after? Are you talking about?
I think when he was talking to, because I think it was on Big Boy that he had mentioned, he asked him about the documentary. Yeah, and he just really gave his opinion on the documentary.
50's also going against Fabulous and Wayne.
Yeah, I sent you that.
He's going against everybody, yeah.
But Marlon kind of was like, and then Marlon came out and made a statement. He's like, he's not defending people that abuse women. Like he's just saying black men shouldn't dog other black men out. Something he was saying to that. But that's what I heard when I went to New York. They was like, don't kick a man when he's down, and this. I mean, that kind of,
because he already in jail. He took a beating.
Yeah.
But
he fucked people so hard, man. And when the money's not there, imagine being an artist and a creative. Mm-hmm. And your lady like, well, Diddy, what's you should be on. And you gotta go home every year. You Craig Mack, you gotta hit out.
Yeah.
You gotta hit out.
You have the number one record in the country. And your
lights is about to go off, and your lady like, you don't go beat that nigga ass.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And this nigga gyrating on screen. She like, if you don't go kill this nigga. All the people people that went home, going home to your lady.
Yeah.
The women I had to drag my ass to after the motherfucker didn't pay me, they didn't want to let me through the door. My baby, like, if you don't go kill that nigga, get your fucking. This is your dream, but you, at the end of the day, you still got to be a man. Your lady in your community is still going to expect you to have it. And this man fucking playing games with your money. And you got to hit. You got to hit. You doing shows.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to know, did he take their live show money? Like, did he show up to promoters and on a live show where you getting cash in a closet?
I think back then,
if you got your live show money,
yeah, I think he probably got to keep a lot of his live show money.
You get your live show money, you get your own merchandise, and you're like, okay, I'm getting $50,000 a night, and I could do another 20 or 30,000 merchandise. I can live off that, and then sue you for the whatever you owe me off that.
I think back then they probably wasn't paying $50 a night.
Okay,
and it was probably much lower, and it was just harder to maneuver. It was just hard. I don't think people really had the foresight of, okay, I'm gonna start developing my own apparel.
Because right now with Instagram, they give you all the information.
Yeah,
so everybody's
it was just
savvy.
harder for people to think like that. I think people are more business like now. They're definitely.
If you put me, even if you robbing me, you put me in front of 50,000 people a night. Okay. That's possibly, even if I'm selling bumper stickers, that's still another $20,000. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting whatever the live show is, 15, 20,000. And I got my assistants with a booth set up. Yeah. I can come out of it with something to where I'm not going. I just won't want to come home after a 100-day tour and my lady's like, yeah, we got to catch up on these bills. And I'm like, I got nothing.
That's crazy.
And I've been cheating the whole time. And drunk. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. Like, that's why I don't completely condemn Diddy, because when they're going on tour, he's probably getting the hotels, the flights. He's getting, and definitely he's fucking people over. But you gotta be smart, because after Diddy left them, what did they do with their career?
I mean,
he made you famous.
Your fan base is a bank account. If you got a fan base, that is a bank account, and you should be able to monetize, people's love for you. So, like I'm like, okay, this nigga's on that bullshit, but I still got this. Let me book some dates. Who likes me where. You want to get at least 10 cities, like, Detroit, Chicago, Nashville, where you can go get $5,000 per city. Or you can go get some money, $50,000. Fat Joe talked about it. Steve Harvey talked about it when he was with the taxes. Like, I just got to work because my fan base, Shaka Cut, everybody, Tony Bratt, everybody talks about like, I'm broke, but you could just, go get money from your fan base and get back on your, feet.
Now, what do you think about podcasts going to Netflix?
You said podcast going to Netflix. Who has a podcast?
Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club is going on.
Actually,
they're on net.
iHeartRadio. Not only
every
Breakfast
morning,
Club.
like every morning.
They're gonna transition there. It's not gonna be on YouTube anymore, or only the audio is gonna be on YouTube.
Netflix, they when they about to go out of business, they were crying broke a couple years ago. Now they on top of the world. They got the everything going on over there.
Yeah, I think they just try to buy. Was it Paramount for 80? No, Warner's for 80-something million. 80-something billion.
The Breakfast Club is already reaching how many people a day? What?
Probably about 6 million, 7 million.
Yeah, you're not going to that, but that's a more mainstream audience.
Definitely, yeah.
I think it's going to cut down on their audience. In Spotify, because they're still going to be on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and I assume Sirius XM.
I don't see them going to. I don't see that as an upgrade or like that's going to be helpful for what they got going on. I see it as a linear move, like this, just doing something different.
They definitely gonna get paid more.
Okay, more money.
So they definitely gonna get more money, but I definitely agree with you. It's probably more of a linear move. And I kind of think what he thinks. Like, actually, less people are gonna watch you now.
Yeah,
it might even make you less relevant because I don't know.
It's an urban platform.
Yeah, I like watching it.
Okay, I
don't know if I like listening to it.
The Breakfast Club.
Yeah, I like watching it. I don't know if I like listening to it. But I don't, people.
I don't like what they did with Jess. I hated that they took so long. They had her dancing so long to say the announcement and all that shit. The transition from the other girl to her, then with the other girl stepping in. I thought that was just like real messy and kind of bullshitty. But
I was happy to see that she back on the show.
Yeah. You need a stable home on the platform to have your fan base.
Have you ever thought about doing radio?
No, I never. I mean, but I would. I would. I mean, I would.
I think you'll be fun. Well, I think you're funny, period. But I think
you have to censor yourself a little bit.
I think I'd be a little generic. I can't talk like I talk to you guys. I wouldn't be able to just be like say shit.
You should go look at that.
Look, radio jobs. I mean, I thought radio jobs was just what dudes got when they didn't. Like, they had a boyfriend that was like getting the movies and TV, and then that shit didn't work out, and then he was like, "Oh, I got this gig for you," and
let me hear. I hear what you said. Steve Harvey has a radio show. Did you know that? 10 million monthly, 10 million listeners, 10 million monthly listeners.
Okay.
It pay a lot.
Okay.
See, like, it goes into like the antenna, that type of radio, FM.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Okay.
And you get syndicated. Next thing you know, you're in. Probably Steve is probably in like 120 markets.
Okay, I'll look into it. I've been told I had a radio voice.
Yeah,
voice radio.
I think you would kill. Also, I think you would kill on a podcast too.
Yeah.
You should definitely. I think you should definitely do that. I mean, anytime you're available, we would love to have.
I'm definitely gonna come back. Yeah. You guys finished? Are we done? What we doing?
No.
Okay.
No. We just getting into the fun.
Okay, did you see what Josh Hart did to his teammate?
Ooh, which one?
Jalen Brunson after winning the NBA Cup?
No, I didn't see that. That just happened yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Check your phone.
Okay.
DMs real quick.
Okay, let me see the video.
Oh man,
what happened?
You got to see this.
You gotta see.
This is wild.
Okay, you sent it to me. Oh, that's wild. That's wild.
I didn't know what was going on.
Wow.
When I saw it, and you know what? This what made me think. This what made me think. So
okay.
His
do you think he did it playfully or like
I don't know what's going on.
They do a podcast together. So they're friends.
They're friends.
No, but not just friends. You know, they played on the same college team.
Yeah.
I think they're all from Villanova.
What are you trying to? What you?
I don't know what's going on. My friend ain't gonna do that to me because he knows I'm gonna punch him.
You know, there's a video of Diddy slapping.
He stuck his finger in his ass.
Yeah. I don't. And
at
Brunson,
that moment, man.
And Brunson was not happy. And I guarantee you, he's not happy right now either.
I wouldn't be happy.
Because you know what's so funny? When it happened, I saw Brunson arguing, and I was like, damn, he fighting, and they just gave him the trophy. What is that about? It's funny how now everything can be found. You can't do shit in the public no more. No, they're gonna find the video and they're gonna be like,
zoom in.
They gonna zoom in. It was like, oh shit.
But I mean, good thing he reacted like that, because if he didn't react like that, like, you know what I'm saying?
That would have been a problem.
If he was like, yeah, I'm just, thanks, you know, like
that would have been a problem.
Yeah, it probably would have fucked his career up if he had to like, if he had reacted like, just, you know, like, nah, good thing he reacted meanly. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, he was not happy.
You know the other comment he said?
But you're an athlete. And you know, dudes do weird shit. A lot of
they don't do that.
But dudes do homosexual stuff.
Running trains is kind of homosexual, in my opinion.
You taking a leap, sir. That's
It wasn't you.
That's a leap, friend. This dude sticking his finger in the old boy's ass. That was. Yeah, but I know dudes, you know, snap your jocks. You know, I know dudes that do weird, crazy shit. They do. Wind the towel up and hit your ass and stuff like that.
That's what it is.
But it's usually in the locker room. It's not on the stage like that.
A lot of people. It's certain things you can do to certain people.
Okay.
And so it's not like everybody's doing that to each other.
Okay.
They don't really certain
NFL,
people they just leave alone.
There's a lot of butt hitting in the NFL. There's in basketball too.
That's true.
You know, even if you've been in a weight room with somebody, you know, they balls up your face and you know, and they spotting you. There's a lot of weird gay stuff.
Yeah, it don't feel nice.
With getting your hair cut, it's a lot of homosexual stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? So with dudes, and if you bring it up, then they accuse you of being gay. You know, they accuse you of like, yeah. So, but that was weird.
Speaking of barber,
there's a video of Diddy slapping Jay-Z's ass on stage.
On stage.
On stage.
He's slapping his ass.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
I mean,
Jay-Z got Beyonce.
I didn't see the context.
We're not gonna question. We're not gonna question that.
I didn't see the context of it. Did you send that video?
I'll send it.
Okay, I didn't see the context of it.
He got Beyonce. Nobody's gonna question his sexuality.
Yeah.
He put 3 babies in her. He good. He's solid.
Yeah. I'm just like, everybody keeps acting like Jay-Z's gonna go down one day for whatever dirt or
They're best friends.
They're not best friends. We're not gonna put that on him.
Okay, I sent the video over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not looking forward to it.
Oh, you sent it to me on Instagram?
Yeah, he sent me the last video on Instagram.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Oh, into the here? Oh, Henry's chat. Okay. This the Diddy one?
Yeah. You don't see it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
I don't think there was nothing there.
Come on, man. Nah,
Yeah, that ain't nothing there.
Okay. But another thing that the player said, he said Jalen Brunson inch by inch is the best player in the league.
He said inch by inch.
That's another weird comment. I don't even know.
No, but the old videos of Dwight Howard grabbing his teammates' balls and doing stuff like that on the I know you seen those.
Yeah.
That I think that fucked his career up.
Like, that didn't make me feel good about
having those videos circulate, and then you heard the stories of the other stuff, of him, trying to have sex with guys that, or proposition dudes that didn't know that he was like that or whatever. Like, you just chilling with this dude, and all of a sudden, he like, yeah, what's good? Like, that's you just sitting there having a drink.
Being in the entertainment industry, has anyone ever?
I wouldn't tell you. I wouldn't tell you. I wouldn't tell you. These people kill people, man. I would never say. I wouldn't say, and I wouldn't say, because comics talk.
No. I'm not saying you have to tell me who.
Okay.
Have you?
Yes. Proposition. Yes.
They propositioned you.
It was like what's good.
Because
it was like a moment like what's good.
Because anybody can see that that's not your speed.
But like I said, like with these dudes, they don't care if it's your speed or not. These successful people don't care if it's your speed.
It's better if it's not your speed for them.
I mean, they don't care. But
they approached you?
Yeah, I've been approached.
Now, how explicit is the proposition?
You said what?
How explicit?
I think it was very subtle, and I think it was meant to be subtle. So, just for whatever it was very nuanced. It was very subtle. Now, one time I got proposition, or somebody came to me. It was overt. It was. I'll tell you this.
Okay, I'll
tell you this. We was partying with Tracy Morgan.
Okay, he funny.
Yeah, he funny.
He funny as hell.
So chilling out with Tracy. I think on the movie was Longest Yard or whatever. I never told this story. So we after party with Tracy. After Tracy's drunk, whatever fuck, having a good time. Tracy's coming on to my friend's wife. He's coming on to his wife. He was like, yeah, your wife's beautiful. If I could have some, a little time with her. Like, this was like hour and a half. It's like, man, please stop this nigga, man. So we decide we gonna leave. Tracy paid the tab. We making sure, Tracy, we get back to his spot. He's there in Palisades or some shit.
Okay.
My friend that was working on set was like, man, I'm gonna go get the cocaine. I'm gonna go get the drugs. You ride with Tracy. And, so you can let me know where it's at, and then you just be there when I get there.
Got you.
So I get there, Tracy's like, yeah, my wife out of town. And he drunk. He fucking drunk. He probably don't remember this shit. This had to be like 12, 13 years ago. And he's like, hey, man, my wife, she's not here. Make me a sandwich. I get on the phone with my friend. Like, this not suck my dick or nothing. But, it's not, it's not lick my ass, suck my dick, but it's close. It's fucking close. I get on the phone with my friend, like, yeah, man, this nigga, man, hey, you nigga, where y'all at? Cause this nigga done said this shit twice about making him a sandwich. I can't pull bread out of fucking thing and spread it. I can't take a man a plate with a sandwich on it, my guy. Hand to a living God. I put that on both my kids' life.
Oh my God.
My friend's on the phone, like, nigga, just we know Tracy's crazy. Just nigga, chill out. Hang tight till I get there. Mind you, I've been drinking all night too. This nigga ain't the only one drunk. I told you, my guy, my wife is out of town. She makes my sandwiches. Make me a sandwich. I said, nigga, you done lost it. Let me step out to this. I go in the hallway. Finally, my friend get there. I was like, nigga, you know, just in the nick of fucking time. He come in with the ladies and everything. Night turns out okay. But that was like the weirdest. Hey, man, my wife's not here.
Oh my God.
Make me a sandwich. It's like, nigga.
I can't do
That happened in real life. You heard it here first, nigga. Nigga said, make me a sandwich. My wife's out of town. She makes my sandwiches. I said, I can't, nigga.
Oh my God.
What you gonna ask for next? I'm thinking like this to get what the fuck is happening, man?
It's the beginning.
I'm not calling nobody nothing. I'm just saying this happened in real life. I'm on the phone with my friend, like, nigga, hurry up and get here. I'm sure he means nothing. Just make, nigga, I ain't about to make this nigga no motherfucking sandwich. Fuck is wrong with you?
Oh my God.
You know, Tracy takes comics on the road all the time. I wouldn't give a fuck what he.
This nigga finding the benefits of making a sandwich.
No, you know, Tracy's looking for a new opener. You can go to, nigga, I ain't trying to go to Kansas. I'm not trying to, nigga, I'm good. Make me a sandwich. He said this shit about 12 or 13 times. And he was irritated that the sandwich wasn't coming. This nigga was like, how dare this nigga stand in my house and not make me a sandwich?
I think I would have made the sandwich.
You would have
made the sandwich.
Yeah,
man,
I would have taken my time too, make it nice and toast the bread.
Nigga, it ain't no fucking
my
way.
My friend was like,
nigga, it ain't no way.
That nigga said, make me a sandwich.
Sandwichless.
I was nervous, nigga.
Make me a sandwich.
So, like, imagine, like, that door is open. This is the kitchen, that door is open, and you just hear a guy yelling, hey, yo, my wife, go make the sandwich. My wife's not here. I was like, nigga, I'm not,
You know what I equivalent...
But we have been drinking. I was like, maybe he's drunk, because we've been drinking all night.
Ain't that much alcohol.
But he spent the first 2 hours, like I said, coming on to my friend's wife. He was like, your wife's beautiful. If I can have no disrespect. She's gorgeous. It's like, man, this dude is just don't give a fuck.
To me, make me a sandwich is grab my pocket.
Yeah, kind of.
That's what I associate that with. Ain't no man ever asked me to make me a sandwich. Not even my brother has never asked me.
You're not making your brother a sandwich?
I'm not making my brother a sandwich.
But I'm thinking, like,
that's so deep.
You get to
make your own.
But you do get to a level in this business where, like, most of the PAs and most of the people around you, your handlers might be men. So I'm like, I'll say maybe, this is because he's used to getting what the fuck he wants.
My handler would never be a man.
I mean, but you have assistants and men, that you tell to do shit.
I think you're making your brother a sandwich? That's crazy.
My brother has never asked me to make him a sandwich.
I cook. That's the thing. I cook in my, like, when we have family things, I'm the one who usually cooks.
It's a person that you don't really know. He just asked you to make him a sandwich.
But you said your brother. You wouldn't even make your brother a sandwich.
I'm talking about my personal experience, let alone the nigga I don't really know that's drunk and we at his house and it's just us there. He talking about make a sandwich.
Man,
I'm like,
me and this nigga, man.
Taxi. That's all I'm thinking.
I'm about to go. And my friend's like, nigga, you the only one could tell me how to get there and buzz us in. I was like, nigga, I'm trying to hang on, but nigga, I can't do it, nigga.
Yeah.
I can't. When I heard him say that just shit ran through me.
You sobered up immediately.
Man, that's what the fuck going on. The fuck is going on? I can't see myself plating a sandwich with some chips and then walking it to a man.
He said plating the sandwich.
And then with some chips and going, here you go. Like, I couldn't see it.
Oh,
I couldn't see it.
That is some
He said that
shit
with the most confidence. I was like, who said yes? Someone said yes to this shit. That's who. I'm like, nah.
Somebody like me would say yes.
Yeah, you would have.
I would probably make him a sandwich.
He would have thought nothing of it. Just made him.
I don't know. I get it. I get that you were put in a, you know.
I mean, he asked me the question. I told you that's what happened. I was like,
listen,
man.
let me tell you something. Man.
If you asked me to make
first, I'm never asking you to make me a fucking sandwich. And if I saw you making another man a sandwich, I'll punch you in the neck. It's no fucking way. I'd be like, dude, if you grab that fucking sandwich, you grab that bread, it's over with.
It's a done deal. It's a done deal. No, that was like that. But because my first, a lot of them years I was partying, homeless and shit. Leaving and sleeping in my car. I remember we was partying with Jamie Foxx one night, and Jamie put all the men out at like 12 o'clock. He was like, all the men gotta go. And it'd just be, he'd just be him and whatever ladies came. And it was like one dude that had brought like maybe 8 or 9 girls, and he was trying to call them to go. And they was like, "Nah, we gonna stay here with Jamie." Oh, so like they was like, "No, you go ahead, and we gonna stay here with Jamie." He was behind it. He was like, "Man, let me talk to them bitches." Like he was trying to get back into the party. And
that is hilarious.
Yeah, that was that. It was like different kind of stuff like that. But and then the other maybe my whole.
Did he get back in?
No, the nigga ain't get back in. It was at the White Lotus. It was across the street from the Standard that I think they tore down. That was across the street from the Comedy Store. I think they tore down and built some other shit over there. Yeah.
He brought 8 bras.
Man, and Jamie put all the at a certain time it was just women. You said what?
How many women that stayed?
It was a lot. It was a lot that stayed.
Damn, that's greedy.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't.
That's his party. That's definitely greedy.
That's his party.
That's the definition of greedy.
But I mean, it wasn't no secret rooms. Weird shit going on. It was just like all the men gotta go and. I was like, okay, if this is weird as it get, then ain't nothing wrong with that. But I didn't go. I didn't leave. I met an Armenian. Now these dudes weren't famous. It was an Armenian. I was at the Comedy Store, and this Armenian dude came. He was like, "Man, come party with us, brother. We got drinks, we got ladies, cocaine, whatever." And I was like, okay, I'm up for whatever at that point. I'm like, I'm adventurous. I go to the room. It's 9 men and like 2 chicks. Yeah, now the table's full of like the man said, the table's full of cocaine, but it's like 9 dudes and not enough girls. So I was like, nah, friend, no, go nowhere. No,
I'm not staying. What are you motherfuckers gonna ask me to make a sandwich?
No, it was like the ratio was too off. I was like, y'all got to get more ladies. This too. But I mean, what's cocaine?
Some people missing.
Yeah, scrape a little cocaine into something.
Has it ever been a situation that, I mean, other than that one, where you walked in and you thought everything was going to be, it was just, you knew it was off.
What you mean?
It was just some weird, you was like,
No, I ain't never, I mean, but I think what's changed over the years with the Weinstein and everything, I think, even with that, I think people kind of knew what they were going to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of them situations you kind of, I mean, because you get to LA, everybody's like, will you sell your soul? Will you? And I know we talked about this before. I think in this city, you kind of know when you're about to be propositioned, or you know when you're walking into that type of situation, and you already got the answer to that in your head.
Yeah.
My thing was just like, my thing, and I'll say this to the day I die. My thing is like, I know there was some successful people that got there without doing anything.
Yeah.
And I know that those people know the people that did do some shit and didn't do some shit.
Right.
If I'm ever in that room, I want to be standing on the side of the people that didn't do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if I did do it, it was because I decided to do it, not because I was so desperate to get here that I did it.
Like
now, since you talked about people propositioning you, and it was more or less powerful people, have you seen people say yes to those things and leapfrog over you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've seen both. I've seen people say yes and leapfrog, and then I've seen people say yes and nothing really happened. I've seen both.
That's disappointing.
I've seen both, but the thing is, or they just didn't get to the accolade or level they thought they would, and it wasn't enough for them to have done what they did. I've seen both.
Once you start doing flips and people are aware that person's willing to flip, everybody asks you to flip.
Okay.
See, like,
I've seen both.
For me, like, the answers to my head, I will say yes to a couple of things. I won't say yes to sucking dick or taking it up the ass. But older women.
How could you even? That's even tough to say out loud.
Well, I'm just saying I wouldn't do. I said I wouldn't do that.
Sometimes you do things that really scare me.
I said I wouldn't do that.
He said he wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it.
But if an older,
It's even saying it out loud is scary
if an
for me.
older woman,
no.
Okay.
see there,
If you're a prostitute for a woman, you're a prostitute. You're a prostitute for a man. It's just a different.
Ooh.
You're a prostitute. I mean, I've been a prostitute. You know what I'm saying? I've been a prostitute. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I stayed with some people I didn't want to stay with because I was in need or whatever.
Right.
It's hard to, when you start doing it, it's hard to draw the line at what you wouldn't do. Because you just start doing, you just doing shit. It's just, but it was like a day I learned like that those people, just like Diddy, is like they know how to kind of carrot in front of you just enough to keep you there in that position.
Right.
But never any freedom from it. And when I recognized that, I was like, okay, let me get the fuck out of there. Let me leave this the fuck alone.
remember you calling it a golden cage.
A golden cage. That's exactly what it is. A golden cage.
Now, have you seen the
So
guy?
make me a sandwich, nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
That would
Hands to a living God. That man said that.
Did you get to work with him?
No, I never. You know what? He came to some shows. I never, because we really didn't connect that night. I was around, but everybody was drinking and drunk. And that's what, and people would be like, because I used to take, so when I first got to LA, I would take pictures with the celebrities. I would be and my family like, well, you know Eddie Murphy, because they saw me in the picture with Andrew Dice Clay.
Right.
I took pictures with celebrities. Let me say this. I took pictures with celebrities back when it was still hard to get pictures with celebrities.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you saw me in a picture with Oprah or whatever, this was a tough, Dave Chappelle, these are tough pictures to get.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When social media came along and everybody had phones in their pocket, it started being easier to get the pictures because the celebrities didn't want the bad press. So now, like, you at the store and you see Angela Bassett or whoever the fuck, and she don't want the bad press of like not taking a picture. Now everybody's taking pictures.
Right.
But I took them back before.
When it was tough.
Yeah, it was tough to get these pictures. But people would think like they thought because you were in these pictures that you could just ask them for opportunity. Mm-hmm. Like, no, nigga, you can't go from, hey, Will Smith, can I get a picture? Would you put me in a sitcom? Like, it's not. That's not the transition.
Yeah.
That's not. That's not what happened. You just take the picture, you go about your way.
Have you ever been? It was. I was watching this one podcast, and this guy was talking about. God, I can't remember his name, but it doesn't matter. Have you ever been in a situation where the celebrity that you was approaching kind of did something that wasn't nice to you, didn't make you feel good?
Brian McKnight.
Oh yeah, let's hear about this.
That nigga, I was working on a TV show he was working on, and they wanted me to cut my mustache. They wanted me cutting my hair. The character was bald, and I was like, he was in there cackling, like, yeah, you got to cut all your shit off. Like, he was just, like, yeah, nigga, yeah, it's got to go. Like, nigga, I don't need to hear this shit. Yeah, he was a jerk. Brian, fucking asshole. Jennifer Lopez was a huge asshole. She said we couldn't look her in the eyes. She's like, if you
what
make,
do you mean?
She said if you make eye contact, you'll be fired, and they'll make you leave.
What was
She said that, or her management?
They just came out and made an announcement, told everybody if anybody looks at her straight in the eyes, you'll be fired and told to leave.
God,
what job was it?
It was like a music video or some shit. Yeah, she was.
You couldn't look her.
You can't
in
look
the
in the eyes. The worst people were like anytime I worked on a black set, BET, VH1 set. Those low level actors were the worst people to work with. Terrible. The higher you went, the nicer. The higher, the richer, the nicer. The higher, the richer, the nicer. The higher, the richer, the whiter, the nicer. I worked. I think
so.
I did.
Black people were mean to black people.
Low level blacks in entertainment are the man. Terrible. I did valet one time. I valeted for some party. It was a day party. The girl from Girlfriends. I don't remember her name. But
you don't remember which one?
The dark skinned one. Yeah.
Okay, the pretty one.
Yeah, they black women tip with their looks. They assume that's what they're like. Oh, you saw me, nigga, so you should be good. Like this motherfucker. She was like, keep my car close. I'm thinking like, okay, you gonna tip me? She came and took her keys and drove the fuck off like it's like shit. It would yeah, that's how it was. Yeah, jerks. The worst treatment came from the new stars are like low level stars, or low level, like they treat you like shit. The higher, the longer success, the better the treatment. Yeah.
That sucks.
You said what?
That sucks.
I remember I worked on Dreamgirls. Everybody talk about it. It was I was in the room, and this is my Beyonce story. She had to shake my hand. She made a mistake because it was an audience shot, and she made a mistake and shook my hand the first time she came down. So that means she had to shake my hand a couple times for them to get the shot. Because she looked at me like I was shit on a stick about 5 times. Like, I can't believe I got to retouch this nigga. Right. So then cut to maybe a couple years later, I was at the Laugh Factory, and her and Jay-Z came to the show. They came to the show. I think I was doing my daughter joke that night. And
that joke funny.
Yeah. And so I was like trying to position. I had a great set, so I was trying to position myself to meet them when they came around the little thing. So Beyonce came first, and I was like, oh yeah, this is the second time I met you. I met you on Dreamgirls. She's like, yeah, whatever, nigga. Just go. and then he came by, and then I was like, yo, I was trying to stop him to get a picture.
Right.
And he's like, nah, get the fuck out of here with that shit. I was like, okay, cool. You'll see me again. We'll meet again. Yeah, but he wasn't that bad. He wasn't that bad. But I met some mean people.
Okay. Who was the coolest?
Keanu Reeves.
I heard he's cool.
Keanu Reeves, yeah. Keanu Reeves, motorcycle, yeah, it's cool. David Spade tipped me like $50 to park. It was to park an old car.
Okay.
Yeah, he was cool as fuck. Like the working class celebrities, like the people that just cavalier. Those people were cool as fuck. It was the people that I don't know. Yeah, some people were cool though. Some people were cool.
Okay.
Now, did you hear about the guy who got a BBL transplant on his knees? He went from
they break the bones or something. They cut him.
He went from 5'5" to 6 feet.
Yeah, well you can't walk for like 6 months or some shit like that.
He's good. He's been 2 years.
I'm saying, but you can't.
Yeah.
They extend you. They get you taller.
Yeah, I heard. Wait a minute. That actually worked.
It's not a BBL. It's a height extension surgery where they take part of your knee out and then they extend the bone with like a metal or something, and then you get like 4 or 5 inches on your height.
But sometimes
I got a video on the.
The only thing about that is sometimes your body is made for a certain height.
Yeah.
So when you start looking crazy, if you got
He's playing basketball. He can play basketball
because your knee to your foot length is longer than your it's supposed to be symmetrical. It's longer than your knee to your thigh length.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the woman who is not symmetrical no more. Yeah, I guess it look weird if you naked, but you still gonna get women because you taller. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
You can wear jeans.
But I mean, I don't wanna physically trick women. Like, goddamn, like.
But I sent the video so you can look at him working out. I think it's pretty good.
You would get.
No, I wouldn't. I'm already tall.
You don't have dreams of being 6'6"?
I'm cool.
Yeah, it look weird, man. That shit look weird as fuck.
I feel like at any moment it can snap. That's my fear.
Oh, this is the guy?
Yeah, he looks good. You can barely notice.
So he was 5'5" at first?
Yeah.
And he wanted to be taller. Now, he don't move that good.
No, he moves like he has Bambi's feet, but you know.
Oh, wait, he's starting to man. He's moving a little better. That basketball scene was tough.
You said what?
That basketball scene looked tough.
Oh, that he did?
Yeah. He didn't look like he was.
I feel sorry for guys like that, man. You know, because you're going to age out of that, you know. You're going to age out of, you know, you're not getting chicks in your 20s. You're going to get them they going to come. Women come, man. They come. They come. They so much better than you. How old are you? How old are you?
50-something.
Oh, shit, man. So, you know, they come. You get older, they come. And they get better. Yeah. You know, when they young, they arrogant. Young women are arrogant. Terrible. When they get 35, 40, they soften up. They get a lot easier. A lot easier, fellas.
Now, it's Christmas.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite Christmas movie?
The one I'm in. That's The Flight Before Christmas, Barry Brewer. Yeah, I mean that. And what else you watch? What else do you watch? The Boy That Licked the Tree. The Don't Shoot Your Eye Out. You know what I'm talking about? That movie. You ain't never seen that movie?
I don't know nothing about
Story?
Christmas.
The Christmas Story. Yeah, everybody watch that, right?
Yeah.
With the little white boy that.
Yeah, I know which one. I never played it when they played it on
seen
TBS.
It's a Christmas Story. So don't shoot your eye out. I watched that movie.
That's the name of the movie. Don't shoot your eye out.
No,
He
it's
said
a
it's a
Christmas
line
story.
from the movie.
Oh,
I've
okay.
seen the movie.
It's a Christmas story. They play it on
Christmas story.
TBS every year. You got a favorite Christmas?
Then you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. Charlie Brown.
You gotta remember, my parents were Muslim. I don't know nothing about. I ain't never had a tree in my life, ever.
You celebrate Kwanzaa?
You don't eat pork or nothing.
I never had pork.
that's
I never
crazy.
had bacon ever in my life.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, never.
Okay.
You know what's crazy about that is
y'all got
all
a
my
mosque?
aunts and other people, they always tried to like give me bacon.
Okay.
It's weird.
And you wouldn't eat it?
No. I was like, no, my mother doesn't. No.
Okay.
My parents.
So y'all go to a mosque or something?
No. This is what I did when I was a kid. By the time I was in 5th grade, they was out of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They was out of it. And just since then, I just respect. I was like, I ain't never ate it before, so I just never ate it.
My mother was on some, you gonna make sure you got some male role models. So she did the Muslim thing for for me to go to the Farrakhan meetings and the mosque and all that.
Right.
Going to see Farrakhan as a no kid should go see Farrakhan. Like it's not.
Why?
Man. It's kind of like a comedy show, not in the comedy show in the sense that it's a comedy show. It's like kind of how like you see a good comedian, then you see a better comedian, then you see the best comedian.
Right.
Right. So at the Muslim joint, the first guy kind of hate white people a little bit. Then the second person hate white people just a little bit more than him. Farrakhan's because that just rains terror on whites, for 2 hours straight. Just, give me a diagram of how, they're awful. And then I had to go back to school, and go and work around these people that I've, been talked about.
It's funny you say that. So what he's saying is absolutely true. So I used to go to Muslim school.
Okay.
I went to Muslim school, and it's all black people there.
Mm-hmm.
It's all black people there. And then at some point, I transitioned from Muslim school to public school. And I was sitting there it was a culture shock. So now my teachers are white.
White.
And I didn't know what a lot of times when you're going through these teachings and you're learning Islam and all this stuff, and you're reading the Quran and all this stuff, and you're being exposed to this at a young age, they never really say hate white people.
No,
they don't.
They don't.
They give you a lot of reasons why. That's exactly what they give you a lot of reasons why.
They speak in innuendo, the enemy, and
so you really don't know what to do. So
what energy did they put in you?
Yeah. So my first day of school is shut the fuck up, you white devil.
Oh man.
And that's where I was with it. Yeah. And it took me literally a year. And my parents talking to me to tone all of that down. I was like, well, I've been in Muslim school for the last 5 years. Yeah. And now y'all
you don't know what holding them accountable looks like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't as a child, I just knew to not like them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I had white friends, I just knew you don't ever trust them motherfuckers and this, that, just kind of this underlying stuff. But, at the end of the day, people are people. And I've gotten some of my greatest blessings and helped out in some of the worst times of my life by whites.
Yeah. And that's what I had to learn too. And it's look, people are people. There's fucked up people that are black. There's fucked up people that are white. There's fucked up people.
I think my mother was just like, you need to see strong male figures and be around strong male figures. And these are the group of niggas that she chose.
Right.
And that's what the shit they was talking was like, we don't need them. They white. They this, that, and that. But now I'm a customer service person at Walgreens. You know what I'm saying? And I hate every third customer. This ain't you gotta go re-antiquate back into it. It was weird because on one hand she raised me to be cultured. With my dialect. And, to be around white people so I could work around white people. Because that's where the money was.
Right.
The money wasn't around us.
Right.
So she was like, you're going to read the dictionary. You're going to be able to talk. You speak the King's English. And you're going to be able to go get a job anywhere you need to be. Right. But when you go back to the hood and you sound like that, you're getting rejected. But I'm over here with the whites and I'm secretly resenting them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I'm over here with y'all and I'm talking to you guys and I'm relating with you guys. And they're like, oh, you one of the good ones. And I'm like, but I hate you. Like, I've been taught to hate you all. So it took me deep into my adulthood to kind of resolve that, how do I, even with my comedy, because I would just be up there saying fucked up shit to them.
Right.
So I couldn't just make them laugh. And I was like, why do I have to dig when it comes to white people? Why do I take so many subliminal shots at them and just, I didn't even like niggas that
with them.
I didn't even really like black comics that perform for only white people. Like I was like, ugh. How am I with it now? I'm not like that now. My comedy is for whoever watches it, but I don't design it for whites, and I don't design it with them in mind.
Right.
I don't.
Okay. But are they laughing now?
I mean, I got people that was like, oh, this is funny. People that follow me that are white. Yeah, they laugh.
Okay,
they laugh.
so yeah, they laugh now.
But I don't really look at people that laugh at my jokes as much as I'm looking at people that pay to see me. Like I don't really see people that laugh like, oh, I think you're funny. I look at like who's paying to see me. Who's actually when I rent a venue out and I sell tickets, who's there? Who's coming to see me?
So are you throwing your own concerts now?
No. It's still I'm still getting primarily booked to open for people, Kim Whitley, Corey, and then the drug dealers. That's kind of how I stay busy.
Got you. How many shows do you do a year?
Shit, I'm on stage every night.
Damn,
shit.
That's tough.
Every weekend, shit. I'm booked for the rest of this month, pretty much. Yeah, my January is kind of open, but I'm booked every night. Every night I'm on stage.
That's good. That's awesome.
Every night I'm on stage.
See, I'm similar. I don't like white men, but I like white women.
You like white women?
I like white women.
Yeah, I dated a couple white women. You can date white women?
I've been around the world, so I've dated everyone. I've dated.
Did you take your hate of white people out on white women?
One, I don't hate anybody.
But when you were transitioning from your Muslim self, did you take out the hate?
I'm literally 9 years old.
Did you take out the hate on the white women?
Did I take out the hate? No. I was 9. I resolved that by 10.
About 10.
I figured it out. I figured it out. I was like, I don't want to get suspended anymore. I probably shouldn't call her these names.
The whites are so thirsty for us to forget about slavery, and they're so like everything they're doing is like just fucking forget about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They really want us to, and I think we could, and I think we because we're not going to get. I don't think we ever see any reparations from it.
I need that.
You said the reparations?
I need that.
You need the reparations to be made whole.
Yeah. You know what I hate about that? I think it was World War II when they were fighting against Japan or whatever war that was, and then they start putting all the Japanese people that were in America in concentration camps. Okay. And then you find out that they got paid.
They got paid.
People in the Holocaust got also reparations.
Yeah, that's disappointing. So we don't
deserve anything.
We did 400 years.
Well, they look at it like
they did a couple years.
The white man looks at it like this, but you still get to eat and live and exist every day off the genocide that we did. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, killing people around the world. You still get to exist in a first world country. You benefit from existing here. People are trying to come here. You're already here. That's your payment.
Is that what they said outwardly?
That's the general gist I get from them. It's like, okay, we haven't gave you a some amount. I think what fucked reparations up for us was the PPP loans. This is my real hands to living God belief. They watched what we do with that PPP money. And it's like, we can't give these niggas a nickel. Every nigga on planet Earth that got an extra $200 for unemployment quit. They had the only way to get niggas to go back to work, they had to cut the money off.
Hey, look, man.
This happened in real life.
No, he telling the truth. During that time, man, if you'd have went to Beverly Hills, you ain't never seen this many black people. Niggas was going crazy.
Man, that Dave Chappelle shit came to true in real life. Now, I met a McDonald's in like Oklahoma, and they was having to beg the employees not to quit. He was like, if your taxes and your PPP quit, just let us know, give us a notice. We'll try to cut your days back, but please don't quit. You think they about to give us some money to make us whole? The problem with black folks is we didn't did so well for so long with nothing that we don't care. We don't care. So if you gave each one of us $1,000 or 12, we go cut up because we didn't live off zero for so long.
Yeah, people. That be the thing too. When you hear about like when white people or other cultures they go broke, they jump off the building.
Yeah. We like nah.
That's normal. It's normal.
I just gotta move back in with my mama. I just gotta go back to.
We know how to make it work.
Yeah, we know how to make it work. You know, so we not hard up. Man. We not hard up for it. Okay.
That PPP situation, man. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen it. It was so many It was crazy for me.
Yeah.
It was black people everywhere. I was like, I ain't never seen them like this. Like they was shopping. Man, it got to a point where the stores, if you ever noticed during the COVID, they would limit the amount of people
that could be in the store.
But it was hard.
I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't touch the PPP and I wouldn't touch the unemployment because it's like maybe 2011. I had worked a job for a little while and then I had some unemployment built up. And I started getting unemployment. It was like a regular unemployment, like $200 a week or something like that.
Right.
I got that unemployment about 3 weeks until I had started back working.
Got you.
A year later, they was ready to lock me up for $600. They was ready to knock on my, like you need how to pay for $600. So I was like, nah, I'm not even gonna take the chance. And then now you see all these people getting prosecuted and shit. So,
oh no, that's what I noticed though, because here when they had the riots, so this is what I noticed about white people, crime and shit like that. I watched the riots. Like when the people had the riots here, they literally collected all of that footage. 2-3 years later, they came back. And they prosecuted every single one of those people. They put all those videos together. And they was like, oh yeah, there you go right there. They start identifying people. Next thing you know, hey, did you know that Rashid just got arrested?
Man, now you on a list.
And you be like, what do you mean? He didn't do nothing. He was like, yeah, for what he did 2 years ago in the riot. Like, so I was just like, people really need to know that they will take the abuse now.
Yeah.
And prosecute you
whenever they feel like it. Whenever they feel like it.
Come back and get you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was definitely careful during that time.
Because I know a couple people was like, oh, I need your social security number. I was like, nah, I'm good. we can get you 30,000. I'm like, nah, I'm straight.
Yeah.
But I saw people getting it. And I was like, and then I saw people starting to be arrested or like getting letters and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I'm straight. Because when they came out to me for that 600, I was like, okay.
Yeah, that was your lesson.
No, these motherfuckers wrote me a letter for $600. Like, yeah, okay. Like,
God damn. Did you, now with your stand-up, just throwing a business idea out, The Weeknd, I think loaned out his catalog. You heard that?
Who?
The Weeknd.
That's the way that's the way you're supposed to do it.
So his catalog, I think, is valued at $1 billion, and then I think he gave out like 25% or some shit equity, and then he got a loan. You know him more than me?
Yeah, so basically what he did was he didn't sell his catalog. I think what he did was, and I don't know the exact business behind it because they're saying he's retaining ownership. So what he did was lease it out.
Okay.
Now, I'm all for that. That makes sense to me. A lot of times what a lot of us do that are artists and things like that, they actually sell their catalog. So my grandfather back in the day used to be in the music business.
Okay.
And one thing that he told my grandmother, he said, never sell your masters. Now, unfortunately, my grandmother didn't take heed to that. So a lot of the music that he produced back in the day ended up being confiscated. So what you can do, because I've seen it done before, is people lease their music for the next 25 years.
Okay.
And I think that that's good because now that music and those royalties and all that stuff can come back home.
So how do you think we get, since you have knowledge of the music industry, how do we get back on the top Billboard? How do we start producing quality again?
I think what it is that as far as like being the number one music, I think what it is that I don't know if that matters anymore. I don't know because a lot of times people are getting streamed. It seemed like Billboard still focused on music on the radio?
Radio.
Yeah, it's probably just focusing on the radio, and a lot of music is changing. I think they said some crazy number, like a certain amount of music comes out certain millions, a couple million songs come out every week.
Damn.
So
Shit.
it's literally everything's being streamed.
Have comedians try to sell their catalog, or do they not own it?
Well, I mean, first you can't see. The thing is, with jokes, with music, you could sing. You could write a hit song and then sing it every night, and for years. But people don't want to hear the same joke.
Specials?
Once somebody watch it, like classic specials, Eddie Murphy specials. But like now, it's like people that like once they hear a joke, they hear a premise. It's like I heard that. They don't want to.
Right.
Like,
but back in the day, they used to have records.
Yeah. But I mean, and that was my thing with social media too. I was kind of telling those guys, it's like, you're making people laugh, but this isn't Martin. Like, we could go back and watch those episodes of over and over. Like, and I was like, if this is true, my gripe with the thing is, if this is true, then why isn't there another 85 South? Why isn't there another? There should be, because there's a lot of charismatic black men that are funny. Why is it that these people are getting? That was my like. Why is it that these people are getting there, but these people aren't? If this is equal. Because I'm not saying anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they're not special, but they're not that much more special than There's a bunch of hyper charismatic, big personality people on the planet. If we go through the algorithm. But some people that create content at a high rate. There's a lot of those people. But some people's stuff is being grinned. Castanet. Yeah, but if I held an audition and I send a description out, a Castanet type, you know what I'm saying? I get 1,000 boys in a row that look and act just like him.
It's true.
So why this one? And then why are you put in a position of saying that this person is special some kind of way through his own modus operandi?
So you think there's something else behind the door?
Of course, and how they're making that selection. We don't know how they're making that selection process.
It's like YouTube.
Yeah.
When you go to YouTube, who decides what are the 8 videos?
The algorithm.
And I know it's customized.
And who's the algorithm? Because it's somebody. Who's the algorithm? It's somebody. It's some real human that's powering the algorithm. That's green lighting the algorithm. It's who is that person? How do you apply directly to them? How do you audition for the algorithm? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's something going on. I don't know how certain people become special or not. I always hope. Well, I don't know. Like I said,
you get chosen.
No, I mean, my gripe was like, because everybody under my thing is like, you men don't buy tickets. Y'all don't buy tickets.
I think there is some truth to that. Yeah, they always say that men don't buy albums either. The people that buy albums are little kids and women.
That's crazy.
So that's always be the premise. So,
but they are the most vocal in opinions about stuff. Like if you go on the Laugh Factory clips, it's all these men like, this ain't funny, this is good. I'm like, but you niggas don't buy tickets. Like y'all don't. If a man had a choice, he would stay home Friday night. Jack off, get some pussy Saturday, go get some fast food Sunday, get some more pussy, then go back to work. But your lady's like, no, you been fucking on me all week. You got to take me somewhere.
Right. Yeah, if it wasn't for a lady, you wouldn't leave the house.
You wouldn't do shit.
No, it's
but
absolutely
them same
true.
dudes that would just play video games and jack off are the ones that want to be under the judge and all the fucking content.
Yeah.
Like, nigga. Like, this ain't good, and this sound like it don't fucking matter, man. You're not a paying customer of this.
You realize now that women are the people that really buy tickets.
Yeah.
Have you decided to make some of your comedy lean to something they may appreciate?
To be like a male exotic pastor, to be up there like, and ladies, if that man ain't doing this for you, it's
no. I don't know if it necessarily needs to be that though. It could be something, but the Henry way.
I think my voice is so fixed. Whatever I did, my comedy just comes from a place in my heart that like I can just feel a titch when I hear something or I have a reaction to something. Like that's comedy or that's gonna be hilarious. You'll see tonight. So it's like I don't have no control over that thing that's inside of me. I got zero control over that.
Yeah, okay, now since you were talking about comedy in that way, Corey Holcomb. His thing, I wouldn't say that that's geared towards women.
Okay.
Or do you think it?
The good part of what Corey bashes women, the best part of that is that women like to be bashed. And women love to hear men talk bad about women. Because the truth, I'm going to say it out loud, is most women don't think they're the type of woman he's talking about. So they're like, yeah, tell these hoes. When he's really talking about them too. He's like, yeah, bitch, you too. But they don't think it's them. That's
interesting.
They watching Corey like, Corey giving these bitches the business. Like, yeah, it's you too, though. But no woman believes she's that class and caliber woman.
Got it.
So when he walks up there and goes, yeah, I see you niggas got your side bitches in the house. The side hoes looking around like, yeah, you side hoes is in here. Like, they thinking they the main chick. And he bashing
them
other. We like, okay, no, my child's not a molester. My child's not a pedophile.
Right.
You know, that mindset.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? That's the, not me, not us. We're the good ones.
Okay.
And they love that. Yeah, they love that. That's the kind of the crux to what he does. It's like he does that dark humor, and women, I think women like it just as much as men do.
So you said you want to ask him some stuff about sports?
Okay.
No. What do you feel about Terrence Crawford retiring?
Man, I just saw this one big fight. The last one was the only one
I didn't think he got paid enough yet, but he's 38. He decided to hang it up. I think it's kind of like what you talked about.
I think he should do one more.
One big one. Give him $100 million.
The Canelo fight was good, and I think he finally got the media press and everything. But I think he needs to, to kind of show us. I mean, he put on a masterpiece with that fight, but just give us at least one more.
Yeah, I don't think the retirement is gonna stick, but I do think that.
Is there an opponent? Worthy?
I think that's what the hard part is.
Canelo again. You just run it back up.
Nah, Canelo ain't gonna fight that no more, because that would end his career.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously he's a savant. Yeah. And I see a lot of myself in him, a guy that just didn't get noticed and just kind of got looked over for a really long time. And then you're like, oh shit, this guy's fucking good. Now everybody's saying how brilliant he is.
Right.
But I mean, and I hate that that's how it is in a lot of businesses where the artisan don't really get their flowers. Luckily, he's getting alive. He didn't die. He didn't have to die. Right. Because I see that so much where comedians die or something happens to them, then all of a sudden their videos start going viral. And it's like, this guy
Patrice O'Neal,
the other guy from New York. This stuff start like, why don't we share each other's content and push each other like that when we're alive or whatever? Yeah. But maybe one more good fight.
Give him $100 million. I like him because he seemed like.
He's just not flashy.
Yeah, I think he got it from the dirt, and I like that part. Yeah, like he earned it.
We like that. We like that, but we pay for the Floyds. You know what I'm saying? We solicit the big cars, women everywhere. Jake Paul. We that's who get the money.
You got any predictions between Jake Paul and
who is he fighting next?
Jonathan
and Anthony Joshua.
Yeah. Is he going to? Yeah. Is he going to rig? He going to give him a contract like what he gave Mike Tyson? Like was he going?
Well, something happened with that fight.
Man. Mike Tyson is old.
No, man. Mike Tyson didn't throw that last punch.
There's a bunch of punches he didn't throw.
Yeah, I was sitting there. I was like, the uppercut is deadly. He didn't seem like he threw that punch. That's his killer.
That was and then Clarissa fought on the undercard of that fight, right? Who fought on the undercard?
Yeah, I think she did fight.
Yeah, so that's when we saw her. So it's like, yeah, we like people didn't really got into the showman, like they're getting away from the art of the artistry. We kind of into the pageantry of shit now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be a buffoon. You got to be willing to pour milk on your head in the grocery store to get attention. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's what I would change. I would definitely balance my showmanship with my art ability to make sure I was still kind of like doing big shit, pizzazz.
Do you like the Lakers?
This year, what they got going on?
Are you a fan of Austin Reeves?
The white guy?
Yeah.
I'm just ready for LeBron to retire.
Yeah. Who's gonna be the player for the NBA then?
If LeBron retires?
If LeBron leaves, who's the spokesperson?
Who's the face?
Yeah, who's the face?
Damn, there's a lot of young guys that's coming up.
I just want to know who do we think it is?
Wembley can be it.
I don't think he has
the tall dude.
He got he got a shot at being it. Only thing is, I think that his career is gonna be filled with him getting hurt. He gets hurt. He's been hurt like
so much,
but it's almost like it's not really. It's simple stuff, It's not like ACL. It just seemed like anything can put him on the sidelines. So I don't know if he's gonna even play enough to experience that. Yeah.
But as the year is winding down, do you have any resolutions?
What I want to do going into next year is I want to do less bar shows. I want to do more clubs. I want to do more TV and more movies, and do less bar shows. I want to stop doing bar shows.
Got it.
That's clubs, theaters, arenas, TVs, and movies. I want to stop doing bar shows. Bar shows. This when you walk into a bar, you get paid, but the TVs are on. People got their back turned to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you
don't feel like they there for you.
They not, a lot of these bars, they'll book a comedy show to kind of be in between their happy hour clientele and their late night client. You know what I'm saying? So we'll have some cars outside. We'll do a comedy show from 8:30 to 10:30.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of people that was spilled over from the happy hour that's going to be there for when the people come in to dance at night. So they just kind of sitting there like, who gives a fuck? And the club don't care because they making money, so they'll throw you, $400 or $500, and but it's just like
more of that for you.
Nah, man, it's mostly yelling over, yelling at people and doing dick jokes. It's like I'm good.
How do you feel about crowd work?
So, I watched Kevin Hart's last special. You know what I'm saying? I watched Kevin Hart, Nate Bargatze's special. The people I see making the most money in this industry haven't really picked it up. You know what I'm saying? Matt Rife does it. Who else?
He did a whole special on it.
Yeah, he did a couple specials.
On Netflix, he did a whole special about crowd work. He just did the whole thing about that. I didn't know. I don't think people are interested. I'm gonna tell you what my honest opinion is. Crowd work. I don't think people are interesting. I don't think human beings are interesting. I don't think they're interested. I think I live an interesting life, and then I bring you. You're tired. You've been working 70, 80 hours a week. You came here with your lady to have a good time to watch a show. Right.
I think people are narcissistic and self-impressed. And them, you're kind of giving them a bit of the light when you put the camera on them and you talking to them. You kind of making them feel like a star a little bit, and everybody in the crowd wants that feeling of like, oh, I'm a celebrity. It's a clip of me, and the comedian talked to me. I think that just makes people feel special and feel good. I don't think that's a talent. I don't think that's a part of the art of me living a life as an artist and then bringing you my experience. You being the regular person who took no risk in life.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm using my talent to make you feel special. But you're not. You're Joe Blow tire worker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gifted enough to make you feel special, but that's where it lies. But I wouldn't want to see Richard Pryor stop and talk to the audience. You know what I'm saying? I would want to hear the story about him getting burnt. I would never want Eddie Murphy to stop, talk about his daddy being drunk at the barbecue to go, hey, so what? I don't like that hat. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the stars up here and to come down, Dave Chappelle to stop talking about the interesting shit he talking about and go, oh, what kind of shoes are those?
Right. I think what it is that what I noticed about it, the unique part I noticed about it is that you're not giving away your comedy when you do that. And I thought, and if you lean more on social media, you can pull that and you didn't take away from your show.
But it's my job to write more comedy. A comedian, you're supposed to be writing new jokes daily. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be writing jokes daily. It's my job to create. When you watch a comedy show, the first 20 minutes is dedicated to hot topics and current events. Right? If you go watch Cat Williams, his first 20 or 30 minutes is just hot topics and current events. Right. That writes itself. The second bit is family and friends and private life. Then the last thing I'm gonna talk about is fucking and relationships. So those three categories are always an endless supply of material. If you're doing the art right. So when people say I ain't have to burn material, yeah, but you're supposed to be. Because life is changing every day and you're supposed to be writing every day.
Got it.
So I get leaning on in my school, how I was taught was like you did crowd work when you was just like, you know, your back was against the wall and shit wasn't going right. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a go-to. It was like, because my material isn't working tonight, let me fuck with the crowd. But you come off stage and like, what the fuck's wrong with my jokes? Let me da-da-da-da-da. The jokes was the go-to, and the crowd work was like, if you just had to. Now it's crowd work first, jokes whenever. I think crowd work is fun for those. It's not fun to watch. I'm gonna tell you that. As a special, it's just not fun to watch. I'd rather see just somebody, you know, and until I see somebody big like a Seinfeld, when I see them break, when I see Bill Burr break and do crowd work for a special, then I'll take it seriously. When I see a big juggernaut comic break and do a crowd work special, we're seeing new. I'm not saying it's bad, but you're coming along to a couple new, just like somebody who's famous off of TikTok. You know what I'm saying? That hasn't really made a huge dent in the art form, saying that this is the new innovation. Well, the people that are in it, that are making millions, are still not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing them do it.
No, I kind of know what you're saying. It's kind of like Rolls Royce.
Okay.
Like the new features and all the slick features that they may put in some of the lower level cars.
Yeah.
Rolls Royce, they be like, now, before we put in, maps inside the car, before we do that, we're going to let them have 3 or 4 years with it before we do it. And that's exactly what Rolls Royce does.
Yeah.
They won't just immediately attach it to their car. They'll let it simmer first.
Are you supposed to have it? It's a legitimate change and shift in the art form. You know, if it sticks around and there's a generation of guys like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like the white comics that black people like. You know what I'm saying?
I think there's only one.
Gary, you know, I mean
Bill Burr. That's it. I don't think white people funny. At all. Zero. Not on TV. Not sitcoms. They do good there. No, but he knows that. Look, you see the face.
No, I mean,
I think Bill Burr is funny, but his wife is black. So
I think like as a student of comedy, I have to find humor. I have to be able to watch something to find humor, right? So there was a time where I didn't think motherfuckers was funny. I didn't think nobody was funny except for me. I was like, I said, Henry, well, how are people gonna like you if you don't like anybody? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? It has to be equal. I have to be able to see his gifts in order for him to see mine. I have to be able to generally, you know, root for people and cheerlead other people. I just can't be closed fist like I'm the greatest in the world. Sucks. That's, you know. So I when I see those people, I can't see their talent. You know, I see Matt Rife is a very nice looking guy. And, you know, to have him be a star and looking at you and paying and listening to your story, you know, and you get to come and feel like, oh, he made this up right here.
How'd you like his special?
That's not my kind of comedy. You know, I still like to hear about your personal life. I would still want to know the adventures of you as an individual, as you know, day to day. I don't think people are interesting. I don't. I do not. And I think it gives people a false sense of what the shows really look like. Most of the shows you come to, they are tired. Friday night audiences, they want to be entertained. You know, they want you to entertain them. I remember when DL was, because basically they're doing what DL used to do. DL would come out and he would do the first 3 rows. You know, they're light first, and he would just roast them. But it'd be a lot of stock jokes. It'd be, you know, mostly stuff that he used in each city, just applied to whoever looked like that night. And then he would do his material. But they've turned that into like a whole, you know, if you watch 85 South, you know, it's the everything is lit up and we playing the band and we talking this person, and it gives, and it's a big arena and it's excitement. But that's not what comedy looks like for just us working class comedians. You know, these people are coming in tired. They just want to see a show. You know, these are grown folks. I'm 45. Mm-hmm. My audience is, you know, 40 and up. They don't want me. Well, what you got going on? They like, nigga, go back. Nigga, we barely got here. I'm tired. This bitch. I was at Home Depot earlier today. You know, I got some shit to do. I'm gonna get some pussy tonight. Just, you know.
Right.
That's not who I'm not dealing with. The people I'm performing for don't want to be the show. They want to watch a show.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? They want to hear my joke. Do the abusive joke. Talk about your mama. They telling me. So, yeah, until I see that, until I see the big names starting to do it, I still subscribe to that thing where crowd work is what you, and a lot of people gonna hate me for saying that out loud. Crowd work is what you do when you're back against the wall and you just gotta you just having a bad set.
Right. Trying to save it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And they was like, "Can you do it?" I was like, "Yeah, I could do it," and I've done it. But I would do it. I remember I watched Patton Oswalt. I don't know if you know Patton Oswalt, but
White guy.
Yeah, white guy. Funny as fuck. But he came out. He did 30 minutes of hilarious material. Then he stopped and did about 15 minutes of what generally felt like real crowd work. That was hilarious, and then he went back, but it was he showed both
sides.
Yeah, both sides. I think both sides, but when you just go one, I'm just gonna do this whole special of just me going, oh, so that's your daughter. Oh, that's your daughter and your daughter's sister. Crazy. Nigga, it's not. They like you. Just admit that those people like you. They're a fan of your talent. You could step there and make sock puppets. They'll watch you do that. They're gonna watch you do whatever. They love you. Once people love you, they will watch you do whatever the fuck you're doing.
Got you.
But to say that this is where the art form is going, I think you're kind of stretching it.
Got it.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Man. We appreciate you, man.
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
I'm down 162 pounds in 6 months, and it feels great. Looking at myself in the mirror is a trip. I marvel at myself now because I'm like, man, I've done this in 6 months. 6 months is not that long ago.
I started this program back on July 1st at 288.5 pounds. Today I weighed in at 184. When I first got here, I was sad and depressed and stressed out. Over time, I regained my self-esteem, my willpower, my determination, and those things have helped me to grow and become happier with myself and in life.
Use code TFU10 for a discount on the full body cleanse.